Last time you guys were talking about how to. You guys got rid of a body of a sailor that had an assist on it in the coffin, and then you guys went through the rest of the temple, and then you went to this room at the end of the hallway, and there was a lich, and she was getting beat up, so she went to the next room to alert somebody in that room, and now you're fighting a demilich. That's pretty much what happened.
Yeah.
Yeah. We could get started with that. Melanie, it is your turn. What would you like to do?
So is the tornado visible? Because I can't see it. If I refresh, would it maybe be visible?
It probably will refresh.
Probably.
Yeah, because I know Ro had to. And I had to switch maps to get it to appear.
Okay. Now it's visible to me. Awesome.
Just so
Okay.
you know, this dude over here is prone, because of ball bearings. This dude over here somebody casted Ray of Frost, so he has the less movement. I have to get some the stats for the black puddings because those are on the field still from your bomb, which deserve like Monster of the Year for you guys because they've been doing work. And yeah, that's it.
So is this the thing that's marked Obsidian on the turn order?
Yes. These black obsidian minotaurs are obsidian.
Okay, and this is a statue, right?
Yeah. Every minotaur you see is a statue.
Okay. And so this person looks like, do they somewhat look like what they're doing? Like, do all of them look like they're holding weapons, or do they look like they're holding, like books, or, I don't know, a giant prayer journal that they're gonna scream at us with, or anything like that?
The minotaurs, the obsidian minotaurs don't have any books. They just have their claws, and the bronze minotaurs have great axes. And
there's two of them. I didn't scroll over far enough. Okay.
yeah, there's two types. And the dragonborn person is wielding a great sword.
Okay. This is not super duper. Mel, I want to say that I had my Storm Avatar on. Let me just roll back up in the chat and see if I happen to see it, because sorry, I kind of forgot that I had maybe... Yeah, okay, so I did put Storm Avatar on. So, I'm going to go ahead and use my bonus action and call down the lightning that I can do. So let me grab the lightning. I know I put it somewhere in my sheet. 5. Oh, I didn't. I just typed it here. 5d6. It's a DC 15 dex. And it's a target I can see within 30 feet of myself. So I'm gonna go ahead and target this guy, the bronze guy.
Okay.
And so that's a dex of 15.
All right.
And it'll be 16 damage on a failure, and half on a save, I believe. Let me just double check.
All right. He just makes it. So
Okay.
half. 8.
Yeah, half.
All right.
And then I am going to go ahead and just go ahead and attack this guy.
The obsidian minotaur in front of you?
Yes.
Okay.
So I should have put in the chat what runes I had on. Okay, I just have the hill rune on. Perfect. So I am going to go ahead and use my first attack to try to knock him prone.
Okay.
And so that was an athletics, a contested athletics.
Uh.
Because it was a shove in place of an attack.
Right. We talked about
heavy
this last
shove.
time.
Yeah.
Shove. I'll just have that.
It's a melee attack, so
Yes. Yep.
I'll just go ahead and use a melee attack. So 32 to hit.
32 will hit.
And then a contested athletics for me versus their athletics or acrobatics, their choice. So
yeah. So
it'll be at 29.
So you shove this guy square in the chest, and he falls down.
Perfect. Okay, so he is now prone.
He is now prone.
Oh, that first hit shouldn't have been an advantage, but the higher roll was
Yeah,
first.
I hovered over it anyway, so.
But the athletics was correctly at advantage. So then I'm just going to go ahead and do 2 attacks at advantage on his prone form.
Okay.
And that will be my turn.
All right, so you take two large chunks of obsidian start to pry away from his chest as you do that. So that is going to be 26, and that is going to be 26. All right.
If it matters, this is all lightning and thunder right now. No slashing.
Okay. Yeah, you are just wailing, and there's just chunks like falling off. Let's see. Okay, Zaitari.
Sorry, I'm just typing something out to somebody. All right. Oh shit, I don't have any music going. I'm like, why is it so quiet when it gets to my turn? All right, that's fixed. Oh, I don't have my sheet open. Son of a bitch. I mean, I know what I'm doing. I just need to read Dispel Magic really quick. Where's it at? Okay. Can I see this individual? The thing about what Dispel Magic is, I apparently don't need to see them.
I'll say
But-
I'll say you can. You guys have been casting. Well, you probably have to take a step out.
That's fine.
Yeah, but yeah, you can. If you take a step out, you'll be able to see that person.
Man, why can't this be like Foundry where it'll measure like
I
with
know.
the move tool? Okay. So I'm gonna cast Dispel Magic at 8th level.
Okay, I need you to roll then.
Ooh.
What? I don't have 9th level spell slots.
You don't.
I'm just gonna click it. Okay. Goodbye, 8th level spell slot.
Wait. Do you want my natural 20?
I have a +5. Do you have anything lower that will get me to at least a 19?
No.
Okay, then I guess I'll take your natural 20.
Okie doke. These fries are extremely salty.
I'm craving
this
french
burger.
fries.
The burger's salty too, which is weird.
So with the natural 20 there, that would be a 25 total.
Then you see something, like you see their eyes clear, and there's
Mhm.
like a moment of what am I doing? Like a what am I doing here? Look.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Really quickly, because I was fixing some stuff on my sheet. The one of my hits, can you go ahead and add 3 damage to it?
Yes, of course. This
Oh,
guy's
wait, no, that's a lie. I'm sorry, 7 damage. I clicked the wrong thing.
okay. This guy ain't looking so good. It's like one of his arms has fallen off, one of its horn, like half of his face is remaining. It's a crumbling work of art. Is
Just
there
seeing. Okay.
is there anything else you'd like to do, Zaitari?
Yeah. I'm going to give a. Let's see. Melanie and Raine already have bardic inspirations up, so I'm gonna give one to Edric. To also give him the benefit of the. Hold on. Nope. Looking for the right thing. Nope. Where the fuck is it? Oh, there it is. Okay. So the disadvantage thing, because you're a little surrounded. And it is a D12. That you can use at any time within the next 10 minutes. And then I'm gonna put myself back in the little cubby.
Okay.
And that's the end of my turn.
Sounds good. Okay. Rain, it is your turn.
KK,
Raine?
you're muted, maybe? Question mark?
Oh my god, yeah. This is prone and getting wailed on.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, and this is restrained.
10 feet of movement from the ray of frost.
Uh-huh.
But
And
both,
the guy in front of Melanie is prone.
yeah, both Obsidian Minotaurs are currently prone.
Asshole. um. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, and I will stab.
Okay. Stabby stab. Okay, and then some reason when you stab the creature, it just crumbles into gravel. Because apparently that's what statues do when you do enough damage. I mean, even if it's a piercing weapon.
So that's stab. Then I will. Anyway, I kind of. I will then 5, 25. Oh, I'm hasted. Right. I have tons of movement. I will use my bonus action. 8.
I assume that is a disengage.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm disengaged. And then I will use my last single attack from haste to, as I'm kind of running away. I will shoot the hand crossbow at this one.
Okay. Stab,
With
boop, 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 boop.
this is not advantage. So let's do. You know what? Fuck it. It's not gonna. It's only gonna do good damage if I hit hard. So with sharpshooter. -5. What?
Okay. That
So
definitely hits.
My God.
So it's
It's 13. There's no sneak attack with that, right?
So just add no sneak attack. So it's actually 18
18. Okay.
because I add +10, but it's already factored in the deck, so I just added 5.
Okay. So these bronze minotaurs, bronze is harder than obsidian. So it looks like it takes.
Is it?
Yeah,
It is now.
It is now.
It is in Pondera.
I mean, like rock.
I didn't
versus
mean
a
that as, like,
refined
a-
metal. We're not going by the
Sure.
hardness scale of like the diamond like hardness. Anyways, you hit.
Sorry.
But yeah, it's dented and pierced through. Anyways, Warden Edric.
And float.
Obsidian is much
standing
more
next-
brittle. So that's
Obsidian is sharper, for sure. I'm just gonna hit the Minotaur, the bronze Minotaur.
Mhm.
Don't really know what else to do.
Oh, Jesus Christ, I missed those natural 20s. What the fuck?
Mhm.
Let me just check.
I tab back over, I just see 2020.
Yep.
I
Lots
mean,
of
one of them
greens.
was an
Rogue
18.
being
I mean, you should be seeing 2020 all the time, right?
Well, when I have my glasses on, sure.
Eh.
all filled
Just
up.
making sure that both you. Yep, they will take all of that. So 1 slash plus 29. Second slash plus
3.
23. How's he looking? Definitely bloody.
If I'm able to, I'm just
Definitely
gonna...
dead.
Oh, it's dead?
It's dead.
Excellent. I'm still just gonna move down a little bit and make room for other people.
Okay. The other bronze miniature can't. Well, if he can probably step over, because his friend's on the floor.
But maybe
The
he will also hit some of the ball bearings.
He might hit the ball bearings. Let's see if he does. So,
And then
what's that?
He might fall on top of his friend, and
Let's
wouldn't that be fun
say
to see?
Let me cast my ball bearing spell.
Mm-hmm.
That was the only way to roll. That's how I programmed it in because it was the easiest way to do
Spell
it.
ball
19.
bearings.
I mean, I feel like you should have done it as a cantrip or something, but it's fair.
There we go. 19. Okay, cool. He has.
Wait, why is it DC 19?
The subclass, the thief rework.
Yeah, I was gonna say thief doing it.
Oh, it gives you extra DC on ball bearings?
Yeah.
That's
Okay.
crazy.
So it's what, your
basically
thief
makes it a
level
spell.
plus
8th plus proficiency plus dex.
yeah.
Does
Or
it
Alchemist
make it?
Fire.
So steps in this square and goes foosh.
Whoa, whoa,
Haven't seen others
whoa.
fall. They can still move halfway, through. I think, they don't have to make the save if they move at half speed. So you could be
He's
careful.
probably. Let's see how
Pretty
smart
dumb.
he is. Yeah, he's dumb. He doesn't know that. And then half movement to stand up. So he is stood up, but he can't move anymore.
The demilich would smack his own forehead at these idiots if he could.
Yeah.
Um.
Really wish you had hands now, don't you, Demi Lich? You Demi dumbass.
Wow.
I
Wow.
would be very
Wow.
careful.
I'm not thinking of this way harder than I should.
Okay, let's see. It's the Demi Lich's turn now.
Why is he targeting Tilda now?
Yeah, I know, right?
Can even I?
I mean, if he's smart, he should be targeting Tilda, but also please don't target Tilda.
And he knows that the spell has worn off. Okay. So, 1, 2. Okay. He's going to hover 15 feet over to this square. And I need Melanie, Raine, Edric, the Black Puddings, and the Dragonborn to all make a Constitution saving throw, as he glares in all of your directions.
Both of you
How many
get
eyes
my
does he have to
bonus.
glare at all of us at once? Come on.
He just does one of those tracking glares. Like, he starts at one side of the room like this, and then just goes, woo.
Mm.
I gotta start.
I'm
Turn
imagining
his
his head just
entire
kind of
body.
spinning in place.
Yeah, exactly.
You both get my bonus, by the way.
I do have your bonus already in.
I'm looking for Raine, yours as well.
And
I
don't
thought
forget
it was
about the
safe to go
D12.
get lasagna. I was wrong.
It's okay.
All kind of concept.
Lasagna is pretty fresh. Is it fresh lasagna? I could forgive you if it was fresh.
It is Stouffer's vegetable lasagna, but I'm kind of addicted to it.
There's nothing wrong with that. Did it just come out of the oven?
No, but lasagna is better.
You should have said yes.
Well, I had some earlier. I already had some today. And it went in the fridge. Now, but lasagna gets better when it's been in the fridge. That's the only thing.
It's true. The more it settles, the better it gets.
Sorry.
That is true. All right.
You have a D12. You have a D12.
Yeah. That is.
All right. So the
pretty
black
shit
puddings
for
are
me.
dead.
I will.
Stop. Don't be a
Uh,
poop.
So I need. Yeah, I'm gonna roll
Who's
the
being a
d12.
poop?
Dono. Dono's always a poop.
Ah.
Okay, 21.
21. All right. Great. So you guys don't drop to 0 hit points,
Oh, fuck.
Holy shit!
which is good.
Yeah.
Which is good. What did you cast? Holy shit!
You didn't see him cast anything. He just looked at you all funny.
Oh yeah, that's true.
I
Demilich just be doing that.
They
I
just
got
be
real
doing that.
scared that you were gonna be like, and you all failed with a 22
No,
as the
no, no.
highest.
I'm going. I'm not. No. So, but instead, you guys will take. Ow.
Yeah, the only thing that we have going for us is the fact that a demilich can't wear or equip items to
that
make its
actually is a
DC
good
higher.
point. I mean, he could have a hat.
But
It's
somebody would have to
true.
put it on him.
I know.
And
He
that would
has,
be
he has
saying,
multiple
'cause I have-
mentors.
I have seen DCs that are high, and it's because of the special equipment they're wearing. So
I mean, he could use Mage Hand to put on the hat.
I guess, yeah, that's true.
24 psychic damage to you guys.
All of us.
Yep, to all of you.
Okay.
So that is the
24?
save. And you probably can't be frightened, I assume, because of Edric.
I believe that is, yep,
Okay,
courage.
great. He is going to go back to his spot. Any bonus actions? No. Okay, cool. Dragon is like, and yeah, after he gets hit, he's just like, oh fuck this shit.
I'm out.
He's
It's
gonna,
like, no, wait, come back.
he's gonna start wailing on this dude that's on the ground.
Excellent.
There is her flaming sword comes out. She starts attacking. That hits. That will also hit.
Huh.
If I remember correctly. Oh, I see. Okay. Well, we don't have to do that then. It looks like the slashing is able to get through, but the fire does nothing to it.
It's a bummer. But not terribly surprising. It is made of stone.
So that's 15.
And a volcanic stone is that. Like, it's not...
34. Alright. That is the end of that person's turn. No bonus actions. Tilda!
Yeah.
It is your turn.
Right. Okay. Just want to remind you that I am concentrating on a spell. And oh boy. How's everyone looking in terms of health?
Absies.
These. Okay.
I'm full.
I'm still in triples, so.
Okay. KK?
I thought it was safe to get lasagna.
God damn it, stop!
What was the question?
Health.
Health. Where are you at?
68. About half. A
Okay.
little more than half.
Alrighty. Well then I can save that. Oh boy. Sorry. It's hard to pick spells when everything changes so quickly and yeah. I mean, I can't do anything to these guys anymore because their globe of invulnerable. Yeah. That's what the pink
Yep.
is. Okay. Wait, don't open that. I should have brought more buffing spells, but I didn't know that I would need them. Oh. I just had a real bad thought, but, hang on. Go. No, that's putting me way too far away. Okay. I am going to hold a 6th level heal spell. For if because I have range. Yep. Okay. For if Melanie, the Dragonborn, and or Edric fall to 0.
Okay.
I see them fall.
doesn't that mean if it doesn't happen that you lose the spell
Yep.
slot? Oof.
Or
Okay.
maybe not if they fall, but can I say, like, if they reach a certain low level of hit points or something like that?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So shout out if you're at
If you take significant injury,
sure, yeah. For the Dragonborn too. Okay, so if one of them takes a significant injury, I will use heal as my reaction. And that's about all I got.
Okay. The Obsidian Minotaur is going
all I can
to
do.
stand up. Well, actually, before your round ends, this guy is gonna float over. Using a legendary action, he is going to float over. Float one over there. There. No, there. Hold on. And there. Okay. Now it's the episode user. He stands up. He takes a couple swings at the Dragonborn. Actually, 10-foot adjacent to edge.
Can I say, as part of my turn, I yell, "Getting rid of that globe of invulnerability would be doing us a world of good, darlings." Just throwing that out there.
How do we get rid of it? Is that a dispel magic thing, or?
I imagine you would have to attack the demilich to either break concentration. I don't know if it's a concentration spell, but it makes sense that it would be. Or it would be dispelled. It would need to be dispelled, yes. Or just get him out of that area.
Oh, I was thinking of I thought he was in that hamster ball of rage, the one where you can't go in and out of it, and he was using it to protect himself. I didn't realize it was something else. I just
Nope.
looked up that spell and
Don't mind
know
We
what's
got
happening now.
ourselves a goat.
Don't mind the goat. The goat is doing something else.
Oh god.
Okay,
I'm
sure.
using the goat as a token.
Ah.
I hope you know, Derek, that
also-
goat has to stick around for all of your future campaigns as your AoE marker.
I mean, he could just to be like a marker.
Also, we should probably not be referring to the demilich as he or she or any particular gender, since
It
we
is
don't
a skull.
know. It is just a skull.
It is a skull. Yeah, it's just a skull at this point. Sorry, I made it too big. There we go.
I mean,
It has the ability to decide its own gender, as we all do. Because it is
Maybe-
a brain in a skull.
The Obsidian Minotaur expels a cloud of gas that fills this cube right here.
it's good that you said he snorted it, because otherwise we would think he farted it out. So
I am going to need Edric, and I'm going to do the Dragonborn to make a Constitution saving throw, please.
The Dragonborn's on our side now, right?
Yep.
Dragonborn can get my bonus.
Okay. Okay, you're both good. So instead, you will only take half of this. As this cloud seems very it burns when you breathe in.
Lovely.
Yeah, so just getting
Gotta love incendiary clouds.
all the. There we go. That's all I need.
Setting your lungs on fire.
So instead of 30 fire damage, it's 15. And you are not poisoned. It looks like this thing is going to dissipate really soon. So instead... Wisdom saving throw for the thing. Okay, makes it. Okay. Round 6. Melanie.
All right. That guy is too far away from me to be very effective. Let me take a look at some of my stuff. Hold on one second. I gotta make sure there's no crimes happening. What do you have in your mouth? Okay. Okay. Whoa.
Need to make sure there's no crimes happening. What do you have in your mouth?
I had to play that game earlier, and the answer was really gross. So,
Thank you for not explicitly telling us what it was.
I will not. It was a whole
Thank
thing.
you. No, yeah, I don't want to know.
It was more depressing than gross, but she's a dog and she tries to hunt things. I'm trying to see if I have a second wind
Still
left.
didn't want to know.
Sorry. I was hoping that it would make it less bad, but I don't think it did. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and regain 20 hit points as my bonus action, and then I'm going to so the spot with the goat fart right here.
Yep.
That that area, if I were to step into it at this moment, would hurt me.
Maybe. Your compatriots are not having a good time in it.
Okay.
Imagine the goat is not there, so he is part of
I know that it's just a marker. I was just double checking that it was still in effect.
It is still in effect.
Okay. Is the lightning bolt that I do as a bonus action, I just said the word. I'm just gonna step over here outside of the choky horrible air.
Mm-hmm.
And do I have a view of the floating genderless skull?
Yes.
All right. I am going to attempt to shoot it with my bow several times. So 1, 2, 3.
It is a very dodgy demilich.
Yeah, no, that's real valid. My bow is not super duper. So, yeah.
Also a tiny target, you know.
Yeah. Also, there's a lot of stuff between me and it. Yeah, that's my turn.
Did you manage to hit any of the obsidian and or the bronze minotaurs?
I would assume not.
Yeah. I would assume not too.
Okay. Are you all set?
Yeah.
Okay. Zaitari.
1 second.
Seeing if crimes are being done. What's in your mouth?
Okay. So there's an incendiary cloud that's going on right now?
Yep.
Okay. I'm gonna cast Dispel Magic at 3rd level on the incendiary cloud.
It is not a magic effect.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's
well,
a,
never
it's a,
mind
it's a
then.
thing that the statue breathed out.
I see. Gotcha.
Which she would have seen and known, and therefore
Yes.
she didn't just
Yeah.
waste her.
I missed that part.
And by she, I mean
Um,
Zaitari. No.
Yeah, I know. All right. So anything that's hittable is currently inside the fuck you
Mhm.
bubble.
Pretty much.
Yep.
All right. Would Zaitari know if there's any way to get rid of the fuck you bubble?
It is probably you guys would know it's a concentration spell.
There
Okay,
we
well,
go.
we can't hit the thing inside of the fuck you bubble,
No.
so
Well,
can't
you
make it
can't
make
hit it
con
with-
saves.
You
hit
can't
it
hit
with
from the
magic.
outside.
Yeah.
It
Yeah.
only stops your magic, doesn't it?
It's only you can go hit things in it. You guys can go through it.
That's putting me way too close to the action.
That's what Mel's gonna try to do next turn, but I didn't want to try to get in there yet. I wanted to.
Yeah.
There's also 2 enemies blocking your way as well.
Well, I was thinking I could do my Thunderbird dive and possibly jump above them, but I don't know if I would fit with the size I am right now.
It's
So
pretty. With you that size,
Yeah,
especially-
though.
you're bigger than the doorway, and there's 2 large statues in the doorway.
yeah, I would have to
I'll
drop
go
my
in.
thing to get through, and I don't want to.
I'll go in the bubble.
Question for you. Dim light and darkness around this area?
Dim.
Great. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and use my bonus action to shadow step my butt, like essentially, I guess right here, and then I'll walk into the bubble.
You're gonna have
And
to take some damage
yeah.
from the cloud.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
Okay.
Just seeing when you first.
At the very least, I do get the paladin's buff. So.
Mm.
It is, and it
That's
is
true.
fire, so you'll probably be okay.
I am resistant to that.
So you entered the area, so please roll a Constitution saving throw.
Sure.
As all these cats are like, Mom, I want your attention. All right, so you save.
Plus 5, so.
You save,
Mm-hmm.
so you only take half.
I take half of half.
Half of half. You take a quarter.
25 cents.
15 again. 15, so have that to 7.
And then have that.
No,
to...
7 is what she would
Yeah.
take.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
Rad, cool, awesome. I'm then going to use my action to smack this statue right here in front of me.
Okay.
I would for no reason have advantage. I was just thinking for a second. Okay. No. Why did I switch it to oh nice.
Woo!
Okay.
Sometimes I get
I'm
sad
gonna-
that we can't celebrate these things at like a table, you know?
Yeah.
Natural 20. Yay!
So 13%.
Why is Slashing Flourish gotta be so limited? But that's fine. I'm gonna do a defensive flourish with a D6. 6. And that'll be for the AC bonus, but it gets doubled because all dice are doubled with the crit. So that
Yep,
would be
that's nice.
an extra 9 slashing damage on top of that, and then for
Okay.
my second hit, that definitely misses.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah, it just goes kink.
All right, so I moved 5 feet into here. Then I'm gonna back it up to. Is this like a? I'm assuming I can stand here.
Oh yeah, you could stand
Um,
there. It
yeah.
goes like a little less than 5 feet down, like the stairs. So like you
Yeah.
see the staircase. Yeah.
Yeah. Also, I have mobile, so no opportunity attacks.
Okay. Awesome.
And that's the end of my turn.
All right. Raine.
Okay.
French fry, seriously? He's on my notebook.
Yes, it's
You don't
Friday
eat it, do
night,
you?
and you know that I need to be fed.
He
It's
got
a routine at this point.
he got baby
Yeah.
food earlier after he got his fluids.
Oh.
Ooh,
Because he won't eat
fancy.
anything else anymore. And he needs to
Aw.
eat.
Yeah, yeah,
Lucky.
I get it.
So I'm
I was
gonna
pretty much like that with Coda. I'm like, just fucking eat.
Alright.
Thankfully, I don't have that problem with
I'm
my
just going-
boys. They just want to eat all the time.
I am going to aim at the lich.
Okay.
And shoot a crossbow. So I
Come
understand that
on.
it's not. I cast crossbow bolt.
Ooh.
I will not sharpshooter this. 'cause-
Also, I love that you're basically just hiding under Mel's knees.
pretty much.
Yeah.
21 to
Some
hit.
pretty good sneak attack. there.
21 will hit.
Yes.
Alright, so that'll be 4 damage.
50.
54.
Well, his their AC is between 18 and 21.
Okay,
Apparently.
so you hit and you pierce one of their gem-like teeth, but it doesn't look
Ooh.
like they take as much damage as you think they should have.
Fuck.
Okay. Does he have,
But
well,
they
that
have to
means
make
the
a-
save won't have to be as good. Probably just gonna be
Yeah,
just a 10 now, basically.
basically, yeah.
They do have to make a save, which is
Can I see them?
no. You'd have to come in closer. They will make that save. So the globe is still up. Are you all set?
That was my. Does Mel still have Bardic Inspiration?
She does.
Okay.
Are you good?
Wait. I'm just gonna shoot another crossbow. It's gonna be, bullshit.
Hey, force another roll. I mean, they could. That guy
Yeah.
could. That thing could roll a 1. So.
Yep.
I gotta look up the bonus action aim. I think it only does it for the next attack, not all of them. So it's just normal attack. Crossbow bolt.
Okay.
Nice.
But it's
Um,
only
Yeah,
7
you don't get
damage.
the sneak attack.
Yep.
Oh,
So.
we know it hit.
Yep. You know it hits for sure. French fry. But don't. Okay, and still up.
Wah, wah.
Are
Um,
you good?
Yep.
All right. Edric.
All right. You were going after the demilich, right?
We're trying.
Can I get to it?
It's gonna be.
Ooh.
I don't know if you can. There is currently this guy blocking your way. This guy is also stood up. So there are
And ball bearings.
and there are ball bearings.
Okay, there's just a lot in my way.
Yeah. Even if you wanted to
Um,
shove, it would. I don't think you'd be able to shove 2 statues.
No, that's okay. I'm going to fuck up that obsidian statue.
Okay.
I'm gonna back up and then I'm going to charge it.
Okay. Okay. Wow.
So I can make 2 attacks, then a bonus action attack as well.
Okay. I believe those were both hit. So you smash. Oh, Jesus. You
And then my hooves.
smash into the obsidian statue.
By the way, I
both
forgot
will
I
hit.
need to make.
These will die. This guy is dead. What?
Excellent. Did the hooves kill it or did my sword kill it?
The sword killed it. The first shot killed it. So do
Okay,
you want to
and-
do it for? Did you want to go in more?
Yeah, because
okay.
I had 40 feet of movement, and I only had to
Okay,
back up a little bit.
so this for that
Close
guy,
to
the
this guy.
17 will both of those will hit.
Excellent.
Are
You have to
your
make a
hooves
dexterity
considered?
saving throw.
You will have to make the dexterity saving throw. Are your hooves considered magical?
They are not.
Okay.
I have to make a dex save.
Yes.
Yeah.
Ooh.
You are now
Ooh.
prone. You can. I assume you can use 5 of your movement to stand up.
Do you still have your bardic
have enough.
inspiration?
Oh, I do have bard. Let me use bardic. Because I don't have enough movement to stand back up.
That's bad. Oh
Ooh.
no!
You are prone.
No, hold on. That's not a roll.
Oh,
that's
that was just a
type.
1. That's
Oh.
just
Not
a
a roll.
1.
That's just a 1. It just says you have 1 inspiration.
Thank you.
Okay,
you
that's
are.
way
You,
better.
you do not fall down. All right.
Okay,
Nice.
I am. Thankfully. Okay. That's action, movement, bonus actions. I'm all tapped out.
Okay. I need to add the rest of this damage to that guy. So that's 24 plus the hooves, but the hooves aren't magical, so it doesn't take that much damage from the hooves. Okay.
I could probably get like one of the horseshoe magic items and make my hooves magical. But I didn't
can.
think of it when I made this character, so
This guy is going to breathe a 30-foot cone of flame, so that will include you and the Dragonborn. However, this is a dexterity check.
That's rough.
So,
It's rough, buddy.
Edric and the Dragonborn, which I have to roll for, and they have.
all right.
Right, very good.
Classic paladin life.
You
So
don't
what
have
happens
any
when you
additional
attack?
bonuses to that?
No, I have a +3 because my aura gives me a +5.
Okay.
Oof.
Okay.
Never mind.
Wow.
A classic paladin.
Let me just
Why did you have to roll again?
Yeah.
No, the bronze
yes,
minotaur. His
Oh.
dark is breathing fire.
Yeah.
Oh.
Because
Fire,
bronze
okay.
bows. Because
Ah!
Darren's favorite fucking torture device. Sorry, I'm adding things.
Yeah, by the way, I forgot I need to make a constitution saving throw to see if I can concentrate on the heal spell that I'm holding
Mm-hmm.
and the other spell that I'm concentrating on.
Okay.
Looks like it should be DC equals 10 plus the number of complete rounds you've been concentrating on 2 spells. So it happens at the end of my turn. Does that mean that I need to get a 10, or does that mean I need to get 11? Do you want me to ping it for you?
Yes, please.
Okay. It's the second bullet, but dear Matthew Mercer, thank you.
Guys, I don't think French Fry wants me to play. And I'll send you a picture of what he just did.
Uh-oh.
Mm.
Yikes.
His claws are short.
But still, they out.
16, 23.
I would trade that any day for what Meatloaf does when she doesn't want me to do stuff.
Edric, please take 48 points of fire damage.
Okay.
yeah.
I am low now.
And you get 70 points from the heal spell that I was holding, unless I accidentally dropped it, because I still haven't made that constitution save. Because I'm still waiting for Dara to tell me if I need to make a 10
10.
or an
yeah,
11.
Just make the 10.
Okay. Con save. Let's go. Literally,
So you can't fail.
yeah.
Okay.
I couldn't fail the first one anyway.
Anyways, all right.
So,
Doing totally fine on health, all the way down to severely bloodied, all the way back up to doing fine on health. In the
Great.
span of like a second.
Okay.
well, at least my spell didn't go to waste.
It's like as you're taking the burn damage, it's also just like
Juicing me
stitching up. Yeah.
So the demilich looks. I don't know how a pair of gem eyes could look very angry, but a pair of gem eyes looks very angry at this whole situation.
There's a malicious glint.
There's a malicious
that,
glint.
The skeleton taxi driver from Halloween Town.
Yes. Yes.
I'm also imagining that the eye sockets do the thing like Spider-Man's eyes,
Mask?
like
Yeah.
that they move.
Raine,
Yes.
You there? no, it's not your
yes.
turn.
What did I deck save?
No, not deck save.
Con?
No, not con save.
What'd I do? Sorry.
You didn't do nothing.
It's
But-
what's about to be done to you.
Mhm.
Yes. You feel the cold, icy hand of death grip around you as it casts power word kill.
Of course.
Yep.
It can certainly try. Hang on.
I probably can't see.
You used a reaction to heal me.
I did, but I've been holding this on Raine for a couple of rounds now.
That's what I
Fortunate
remembered.
fate.
Oh.
Yeah. So as your skin
Oh, both of my spells that I just
as your
concentrating
skin
on.
gains
oh god.
gains a pallor to it, you just feel something anchor you back to this life, literally. It's a very similar feeling to what had happened to you previously. And this thing looks furious. So that's gone. French fry, I need to mark that slot down. Don't bite the pen! Ow! You have no teeth! You have no power here! That's it, you're off the desk.
I have to do that, and then Odin starts biting my ankles. So fun.
So yeah, you're that was yep, you're fine. You're fine. Yeah. It's gonna like pretty much say fuck you and fly backwards. I mean, Raine,
Yeah.
you know what just happened.
Yeah.
But I do,
Yeah, you do.
because I just lost both of my spells. I released one, and the other just... Oh no.
Alright, Dragonborn's gonna fly this way.
Interesting.
And pretty much figured, well, my sword is not going to do that much, unfortunately. That hits. Makes a big
Does the dragon
wide-
have to make
a dent.
dex saving throws?
No, dragon flies.
Okay, cool.
It's got wings. Drank its Red Bull
Love
this
that.
morning.
Love that for it.
Ally, so you shouldn't be too salty about it.
16, 22.
No, I was saying love that for it in, like, a genuine way.
Oh, I thought it was like a love that for it way. And I was like, an ally.
All right.
It is.
Maybe
That's why I loved it for it.
Not an enemy. I think that this is more of like an enemy of my enemy situation right now, since we have no idea who this person is.
Tilda, it is
Yeah.
your turn.
Basically.
We want to
Okay. I'm going to. Oh god, this is terrible. Would any of you inform me that the demilich is no longer in the globe of invulnerability?
I
Yeah,
feel like we
I
probably
can
would have yelled that when we
I
noticed
can
it.
call it out, yeah.
Cool. Okay, so I'm going to fly in here on my broom. Go to right about there. Past, Misty Step. I believe I have it prepared today. Yep, I do. There goes my last second level spell. And I will appear on the other side of. Hang on. Is there any way I can get, like. Nope, I'm gonna be in. There's no way around being right next to this dude. Alright then. Might as well. Go right here. I will cast. Needs to be a.
Are you casting something that is not a cantrip?
No. I am looking through my cantrips. God damn it. Okay. I'm going to cast. Sacred Flame.
Okay. They will make that.
Fuck. And then, because I feel better about this, I'm gonna step back into the globe of invulnerability.
Okay.
Just kind of move back
Yeah,
on my
makes sense.
broom over here, so that I am in both Edric's aura and this globe of invulnerability, which I'm sure he could just drop if he wanted to.
Mm-hmm.
That's my turn.
Obsidian guy is gone, so we can get rid of that. Melanie. I don't know if Melanie had any idea what just happened. I don't know if
Probably
she's
not.
that observant.
Well, she's pretty distracted right now, so she's probably not. So the pink area is just ball
sorry,
bearings now?
The goat's gone. The goat's gone.
Okay, cool. Is the pink
So-
just residual
Purple?
ball bearings?
Purple's ball bearings, pink is globe of invulnerability. It's still up.
But the demilich is over here.
Mm-hmm. It's immobile once it's cast.
Oh,
It doesn't stay
okay.
around the, oh, Jesus, you know what would fucking happen if they allowed you to move with it?
No, that would
Christ.
be. I didn't
So what
read
if you
all the spell.
cast it on a cart? No.
Yeah, exactly.
I mean, we've done that before with an umbrella
Yep.
for Tilda.
But it wasn't globe of invulnerability.
No.
Yeah, it was just a small little hut. Don't
Yeah, it
worry
was just
about
a hut to keep the snow off.
And the desert sun away.
Oh, yeah.
Nice and cool.
You would
Yeah.
never abuse it.
Nope.
So it doesn't specifically say that my. 1 second. My Giant's Might does not mention when I can drop it. Let me check one thing. 1 second.
I assume with anything, you can drop it at any time.
That's what I'm thinking, but I'm making sure that dropping it isn't like a bonus action or something
I
stupid
see.
like that. It does not state, so I'm assuming I can drop it freely. Some stuff you have to end it as a bonus action, so I wanted to double check. So I'm going to go ahead and end my Giant's Might. I'm going to go back to my normal size. My runes are going to stay active that are there, and I'm still going to keep my Avatar of the Storm active, but I'm going to drop my hugeness. And then I am going to use my Thunderbird Dive, and if the DM will allow it, as a regular-sized human, I am going to throw myself behind this motherfucker.
Hold on, let me shrink you down. There you go. Okay.
So if we're cool on that, if that's allowed,
Mm-hmm.
I am then going to go ahead and attack this guy.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to do my first attack as a shove. Wait, hold on. As a floating skull, do I feel like the being in front of me would be immune to the prone condition?
You have a sneaking suspicion that you can't shove a skull onto the ground.
Real valid, real valid. Just gonna smack. Just a big smack. Lots of smacks.
Yeah, those will all hit. Are these all lightning or thunder damage?
Yes.
Okay.
Because I am still in my avatar state.
Okay.
I am then going to action surge. My last action surge of the day.
Okay.
I am going to go ahead and attack again.
Okay. That does not hit.
On
Kill it.
the first attack of that set, because I forgot to click it first, I'm going to go ahead and do my fire rune. So it 4 damage. That's silly. But it will need to make a strength save.
Plus
Oh, it's
4.
probably not very strong.
Right? It's a floating skull. How strong could it possibly be?
It has 0 muscles.
Yeah.
What is the saving throw? What happens if it
DC
fails?
19. It is, if it fails, it is restrained.
Yeah, it's gonna use a legendary resistance.
I mean, that's fine. It still takes 4 damage.
Yep, I'd
but
still
since it,
factor
well,
in
no,
4
since
damage.
it succeeded, no, it does still take 4. It's just that it doesn't take successive damage and it's not restrained.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's my turn. I just beat the fuck out of that guy a little bit.
Okay,
So
sounds good. Zaitari.
Did you have to make a million contracts? Not that we really care about the globe, but
I don't. Oh yeah, yeah.
Yep,
You should make
yep,
like
of course.
6 saves.
Okay,
matters.
so
I mean, right now I want the globe of invulnerability to stay up so that it
Too
can't
bad
attack
we
her
want it
well, but
gone.
fair enough.
Wait, so even though he cast it, it would stay up around you and work like it was supposed to? It wasn't like...
I think so.
Oh, I assumed it would be... not the
it goes
same.
down and Tilda's like, I just moved in.
Yeah, I know, right? Come on.
You got rid of my safety bubble, son of a bitch.
I genuinely don't know, Lynn. I've never actually...
yeah, it stays
not
up.
necessarily never,
It's
but...
a lot. It's got a pretty good con save.
Okay.
Okay, Zaitari.
So, question.
Mm-hmm.
When this Minotaur hit Edric,
Mm-hmm.
or sorry, flip that. When Edric hit the Minotaur, is that when it breathed fire, or
No,
was it
on its turn,
Okay,
it
was its
breathed
turn,
fire.
okay.
Yes.
That is what I figured. I just wanted to make sure. So I'm going to move myself up into here. Behind whatever the heck this thing is.
Mhm.
Oh, actually, I could just be like on the outside-ish of the bubble and be more effective with spellcasting. So I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna bonus action cast Hex on it, giving it disadvantage on strength checks, because why not? And then I will, with my action, cast Eldritch Blast.
Okay.
2, 3, 4. Okay. Do those all hit?
Let me see. Yes, 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 yes.
All right. 4d6 of extra. Wow, that's fucking terrible. Necrotic damage from the hex.
So hold on. +9 +12
And then I'm gonna
6, 17
back out.
+5.
Oh, is it brother bath time?
Still up.
Pixar doesn't have. Pixar didn't happen.
Yeah, I'll turn the video on.
Okay. Is that your turn?
Yep, I just stepped out of the bubble again, and I'm.
Sounds good.
Are you stepping out of the bubble?
Magic still can't get to me.
Yeah. But if you're in the bubble, you can't be affected by any nonsense he casts that's lower level.
All right.
But we also
just
can't
stay there.
heal you, so...
Yeah. No, that's fine. I'll just.
They are going to use a legendary action to fly away from you. It doesn't provoke. I know you have some weird thing.
I've got Sentinel, but if it never
Some
provokes
weird
opportunity attacks, then it would not provoke it from me.
Okay, so
It's just that if they disengage, it still provokes.
okay. No, it doesn't disengage. This is just it doesn't provoke when he
Okay.
flies. They fly, so they are good to go.
You know, just because I turned the camera on doesn't mean you guys have to.
BBs.
They're baby. They're the babies.
There.
Hades is sleeking out. He's getting less fuzzy.
Yes.
Oh, yeah. It's every time we see a picture of Hades, he looks more and more like a cat.
And less like a little ball of soot.
Yes.
Yo.
Oh my god. I love it.
Hi.
Is he just on top of Hades?
Yep.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness. Oh, bite the butt.
Break the butt.
Get off
Yeah,
me.
no, they do this all the time.
That's adorable. I'm glad they get along. That's really good.
Yeah, at least you don't in my situation.
Yeah,
Alright.
you've got to have like cat zones, which must be frustrating.
Ketchup wakes me up 5 times a night before I go to bed. It's
Mhm.
great.
Wait, but before you go to bed, how
So
does
I
it
Before
go
you
to-
go to bed.
Well, after I go to bed. Sorry, I go to bed at like 12 most of the time, and then Ketchup will wake me up. I drag him back to the bed. He wakes me up again, and rinse and repeat for about 5 times until it's 1 in the morning.
Nice.
Oh dear lord.
And I can't let him out because Liamar's outside.
When we got back from our trip, because we were gone for the weekend, the cats are always really clingy when we get back, which I get it. They get, upset when we're gone. Leia generally doesn't wake me up at night, but the first night we were back, she was still mad at Kelly, who is her person. So I was the one that was doing all of the petting, and she needed a lot of it. And she would pat me every like 5 minutes all night. She would just pat my face and be like, "You're not petting me," and I'd be like, "I'm sleeping."
Sounds like a you problem one.
Exactly. Right, you're sleeping, so I'm waking you up because you
Yeah.
shouldn't be sleeping. you
fixed
should
the
be petting.
sleeping thing. Now pet.
Okay. Yeah, that was his legendary action. Raine.
Yes, this is a real clusterfuck here, isn't it?
Wait, what happened? What legendary action did he take? Because
The one that
fucking hell,
lets
he's
him.
gone.
No, it's right there. He just lets him move without provoking.
Oh, okay. Sorry, got it.
It's just aggressive hovering.
It's so funny when Hades likes Odin because he's so much smaller, and it's just like there's just so much hair.
Like, Mom, I'm never going to be able to finish this project.
I have a shit ton of movement. Can I get through here? Like,
It's
shenanigans, acrobatics, sliding, that kind of.
You can get the. I mean, there are two people in front. Well, two of your allies in front of you.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's. I don't know if you can, because normally if I said, okay, this is just a regular human. This is a literal Minotaur made out of bronze.
Yeah.
There ain't no moving this, and it's pretty thick. I'm gonna have to say no.
Okay. Let's see if I get here.
I would. Oh God, that's. There's a pillar
that's a
right
pillar.
there.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's blocked. However, I said it would be tough. I didn't say you couldn't try.
I have sharpshooter.
Oh, I was just gonna say you could try acrobating over the Minotaur if you wish. Somebody, a particular someone egging you on.
Yeah, I would like to do pretend to be a dope monk and do dope monk shit. So again, I have sorry, I need a boost, and I will attempt to like leap up on top of my companion paladin and like kind of run up his
Name
back.
I've already forgotten.
You are the step stool for
you
now.
know, not getting married or anything like that. Not your life partner. No.
And just basically try to go over the Minotaur's shoulder, kind of like jump up onto it, then jump down. Just absolutely bullshit this nonsense.
Okay.
Yep.
Do you want an 8?
No. I will roll it one more time to see if we. So, wait, that's athletics.
Yeah, why are you rolling athletics?
21.
21. Okay. You attempt to do dope rogue shit, and you step up on Edric's horseback. It's weird because they have two backs, or is it the same back that continues?
I imagine
the same
back.
How many chest cavities do we have?
Oh wow, that's
How long
true.
are those?
How many chest cavities do you have?
How many
have
hearts
two.
do you have?
I have one extremely large heart
But where is it?
in the horse body where the stomach would be.
So what's in your torso then?
All stomach.
Hold on 1 second. I would just like to
Just
point out there
cotton
was no
candy.
pause in where's the one heart, and Hemlock's just like, here are facts about my
Yeah.
organs.
I
Did
know.
you plan this in advance? Have you
No.
been thinking about this?
No, I commit to the bit.
Anyways, okay. You step onto Edric's back.
I just wanted to see how far you would go with the bit, to be completely honest.
I can keep going.
How many questions can I go before you
Zesteban-
run out of
See,
it?
I was thinking that the chest area is just like extra storage space, so you just like pop open a window, and you can put stuff in there.
Got a still in there like FCG.
Yeah,
And technically
exactly.
It's like storage space. That's what extra stomachs are for.
Mm-hmm.
You leap over. I can't imagine whether you'd like pie face Edric in pie face Edric, using your hand to like smush his face as you like kind of like do the side leap over, or would you just go onto his shoulders and then leap over? I don't know. Shoulders. Okay, I don't think he'd appreciate you
No.
shoving your hand in his face.
No.
Um.
Can't ruin the glorious mustache either. So.
Oh yeah, definitely. Yeah. Leaps over, goes. I'm gonna ask her one more acrobatics check to get over the bull because it is taller than Edric, just by like a couple inches.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
Damn.
Yeah. Dope rogue shit.
All right.
Yep. Do you also land on the top of the pillar because like
The pillar's holding up the roof.
Well, no, wait a second. The Minotaurs used to be standing on these, weren't they?
I was near on them.
They atomized and wedged themselves between the pillar and the ceiling.
Sure.
Okay.
Over there. You're over there.
I really did. True. And having now gotten advantage, I will attack the Minotaur.
Okay.
That's fair.
I keep hearing like a cheering sound, and I'm like, oh, my music's doing something weird. No, there's something happening at the high school.
Oh.
Is it the
And I
footballs?
can hear him cheering. I'm not sure what it is. I hear intermittent cheering, and every time I'm like, oh, this is a weird thing to hear in an amazing devil song. But okay, I'll roll with it.
That'll just be my normal attack.
Okay.
So 11 piercing damage.
Mm-hmm.
And then I will.
Oh, that was your normal attack.
Yeah,
shit.
I'm not gonna apply the sneak attack on that one.
It was a one.
So it's just 11. Unless it's 5.
Yeah, let me undo that. So minus 44 plus 11. Okay, it's still up.
Also, it would have been 45.
All right.
It's probably
do it.
football because football just started up.
Uh-huh.
I should know because the husband is back in the fantasy football craze.
It probably is.
Let's see. So
We'll apply a sneak attack to that one.
okay. Roll the.
I think me and Raine both realize, there's no one near this skull. I can't do that much damage to him. He's gonna see me coming. Turn around, stab. Minotaur.
Oh, you're hitting the Minotaur with this second attack?
Mhm.
Okay, yeah, it's dead. Hold on. Alright. It explodes in shards of metal that don't hurt you. Alright, are you all set?
Yep.
Okay, cool. This guy is gonna use his legendary action and is like, float up to its speed over this way. 1, 2. Edric.
All right. Don't think I can catch up to it. And there's nothing else with us, right?
Nope.
We're just with the globe.
Mm-hmm.
I can't get quite up to it because I'm a horseman. I don't really have any ranged options left because all my spell slots are used up. I'll just run up in here and kind of pop myself down to get as many people in my aura as possible. And I'll take the dodge action just so I'm doing something, but otherwise I'll be here for auras.
Okay. Bronze Bull is done. That guy's turn. Give me a second. Okay. They are going to start to cast.
Can't do anything from in here.
Okay.
No, you can cast spells out. You just can't cast spells in.
Yeah.
Can you?
Yeah.
I happened to reading Global Vulnerability on RPG Stack. It was like, yeah, you can cast out of it.
Okay. Let's see. What do I have for spell slots? Okay. Counterspell at 4th level.
All right. So like some of you do to me, I am going to counterspell the counterspell.
Fair.
Can I counterspell the counterspell?
Oh my god!
If you can.
I mean, yes.
Hold on.
You can. Except that he's too
Just out of your reach.
Okay.
All right.
Yeah, I'm not, like, there.
It's
yet,
fine.
But I just heard counterspell. I'm like, yeah, maybe.
Counterspell, then you count. Okay. I'm going to counterspell the counterspell. They cast Plane Shift and they're GTFO.
Oh, fuck you.
It's got intelligence of really high. It's not gonna fucking like die. And we are
It doesn't
out
have
of
a
combat.
death wish.
Hooray.
I understand its reasonings. I'm just very unsatisfied now.
All these flavors, and you could have chosen, and you chose salt.
Yes. I consistently choose
Well,
salt.
you are eating salty things.
I was eating a very extremely salty French fries and a burger, like to the point that it was not good. You know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
the French fries, particularly.
All right, I'll be right back real
Way
quick.
over salted.
Because ketchup wants something. Probably food.
Hooray, we're alive.
Oh my god. I can hate teenagers.
Mm-hmm.
I can hear them doing their chants and then like stomping on the bleachers. And...
Yeah.
It only just started too, which means it's going to be going for the next 3 fucking hours.
School spirit.
Yeah. The baseball field is like not far from me. It also serves as the football field. So football started not too long ago, and the first night, I wanted to go out there and like kill the children that were screaming and honking their horns and spinning their tires because it was loud. And I'm like, what the fuck are you doing? So there was definitely something happening tonight. But I think it was a while ago. But I don't actually know. because I haven't heard anything in a while. So I think maybe it was just something at the bar.
Yeah, when we lived in West Virginia, the place we had was not that far from the racetrack, and it was so not like a regular racetrack, like a off-road racetrack. So loud
Jeez.
and obnoxious.
Yeah, I can imagine.
Like we were loud enough that or far enough away that it wasn't horrible, but you could still hear it whenever they were doing stuff over there.
I am back.
Especially with it being off-road, I can...
Yeah, it's significantly louder than regular.
Yeah.
When there's like a dirt bike thing happening in town, just hearing those shitty little 50cc dirt bikes zooming around town is the worst.
All right, you
The,
guys. Yeah, sorry.
Hold on, I have to add to this. At my mom's house down the street, here's my mom's house is almost at the top of the street up a hill, and at the bottom of the hill, the house right across from essentially the street. For as long as I have been alive, there have been people there who love to ride their dirt bikes and ATVs during the summer. And let me tell you, it's loud as fuck. And they're not street legal, and I fucking hate it. Every time. It's so annoying.
By the way, Darren,
Mm-hmm.
you need to, before you could counterspell my counterspell, you needed to, make a spellcasting ability check. DC is 10 plus the spell's level, which is 4, so 14.
Let me take a look. Oh yeah, he makes it.
Okay.
Okay.
It's worth a shot.
I'm
Yeah.
wondering if he even could have failed that.
I'm sure.
Maybe with a
It
natural
was-
one.
Yeah. If I gave him an 8 on it.
Yeah.
Okay, you guys are out of combat. The Dragonborn, like, it looks like she is, like, during the battle was shaking with rage, and then takes a few seconds to take a deep breath, close her eyes, fold her wings, which are, as depicted in the little token, white feathery wings, as opposed to more of the reptilian kind you would think would be adorned on a dragon, a creature of draconic heritage. And she says to you, "I appreciate you coming to my aid."
Does she speak in common?
She is speaking in common.
Okay. Hello.
Hello. My
Hi.
Hi.
Oh yeah, sorry. Go ahead. You were gonna just introduce
Yeah.
yourself. So.
My name is Roka. Who do I have the pleasure of thanking for this rescue?
You have the pleasure of thanking the heroes of Leona. My name is Zaitari Zesteban. That is Raine. Over there is Melanie. And then I will let and then of course we have Edric joining us on this special expedition. And I will let this fine woman introduce herself as I point to Tilda, or like gesture towards Tilda.
Lady Matilda Persephone Adelaide Bernadine Loyola Nee Gellantara
A pleasure.
of Leon.
Pleasure meeting. Thank you. It's
My friends call me Tilda.
If I have permission, may I also call you Tilda as well?
Of course.
So as I said, my name is Roka.
Roka.
Yes.
Roka.
Yes. I have been here for a while.
You know what year it is?
She says she says the year was last year.
You've lost a year, my dear.
I guess that's what a planar binding of a higher power will do to you then.
Oh my.
Sounds about right.
You know what happened here. This place has been,
Extremely desecrated.
but yeah. I was trying to think of a good word for it, but extremely desecrated is probably the best way to describe it.
I do, actually.
Oh, lovely, do tell.
This temple once belonged to the goddess Tamara.
Where?
Some time ago, that thing points to where asshole disappeared, came and made the temple their own. And specifically was able to summon me to this place for a very particular reason.
Do you know what the reason was, darling?
I do, and I think it's still here because you caught them in the middle of it.
Oh.
Mm-hmm. If you follow me, and
Of
she'll
course.
fly
By the way,
over here.
insight.
Yes, of course.
I don't know why I have. That's 10. That's -7. So
And
GG.
fuck it, I'm gonna go ahead and throw on my inspiration. So 25.
She seems to be telling the truth.
Okay.
So if you follow her, those who wish to follow her, she opens a panel in the stone and takes out a container. And through this container, you already see there's a very bright light coming through, like, the seams of where the container, like, where the edges of the container meet. Almost, one could say, bursting with light. He had come here
Bursting with light or life?
light.
Okay.
They had come here for this, and it was the only thing. I was the only person they could use to find it.
What is it?
What do you know about gods and when gods die?
What do we know about when gods die?
I don't know. Anybody who wants to try to figure out, you can roll a religion check. Other than, they don't seemingly exist anymore. Zaitari, Tilda, and Raine, there are handfuls of theories of what happens to gods. A lot of theories say they return to once they came. Their powers spread among their then worshippers. Some say they just cease to exist. Others say they return to Celestia, but not as themselves anymore. There's a number of theories. Some say there are pieces of them that still exist throughout the plains, but there hasn't been like one theory, like one prevalent theory about this. So, yeah. So
I imagine you could tell us more,
mhm.
or you'd be more experienced.
Yes, I would say all that we really know is
Is
that,
that they're not there anymore.
and also we encountered somebody trying to kill a god, and we stopped that process, but we sort of know, I guess, sort of how it works, like how to do it.
It does take indeed a lot of energy, resources, multiple things to kill a god. But if you are able to kill a god, then their essence becomes scattered. And they become scattered into what is called divine sparks. What is in this box currently is one of Tamara's sparks.
She's dead.
She died a while ago.
Is that common knowledge?
Yes, because Crassus killed her.
Oh, okay.
Right, okay.
There are some people who think if you gather enough of their divine sparks back, you could resurrect a deity.
Sorry.
But as far as I know, that's never been done. Divine sparks on their own contain an overwhelming amount of power in themselves, being split from a deity. And I believe that's what he was doing with one. He wanted to do with one.
Revive a deity.
No, to use it.
Use it, right, sorry.
Maybe to become a deity himself. He was already,
Probably.
trying to cheat death. Wouldn't be surprising if he was trying to somehow.
Has already cheated death, darling.
True. Until we find his
that-
ass.
And at such power, that's a lot.
As one of Tamara's angelic enforcers, I am one of the very few individuals who know where one of the sparks was. And he used me to find it.
So, what do we do to protect it, then?
Well, I probably would take this to... Honestly, I would just take this to Bahamut. He would probably keep it safe, and he'd probably want it for sentimental reasons as well.
What can I do? Just chuck it in the old vault.
She looks at you like, excuse me?
Did I just get a mental high five from my belt?
There's like a little laughter you hear. It's like, oh, you just tried to irk an angel. I respect that.
It's powerful. Doesn't it to be used for good?
It could be.
We are also trying to get rid of old ones. Because there are multiple.
You see
Resurfacing.
You see Roka just kind of turn her head.
And to be perfectly honest, darling, we came here in search of armor, which I believe you are wearing. No, I don't mean that as a threat or anything such of the like. I recognize we did not expect anyone to be here. But this seems to be, if the murals in the other room are anything to go by, your home?
Once.
At least your childhood home.
Once was my home. So your assumptions would be correct in that instance. I am
And
Rokoa, child of Tamara and Sindor.
That was my next question. Is Sindor your parent as well?
Sindor is my father. However, they bore me prior to their godhood. So I was a mortal. And whether you think it be nepotism or through my own merits, eventually I followed my mother's tenets, and she deemed me worthy of being one of her angelic enforcers.
That's nice.
Nice is a... I don't know if that's a term I would use.
I
But
just kind of thinking that it was fitting, I guess. I'm not really sure where I was going with it.
she smiles and she smiles and shakes her. It's fine. The reason the reason I use this armor is because it was my aunt owned this armor. My mother had gifted it to her. And after my mother had ascended and after my aunt ascended, she had no more use for it, so she gifted it to me.
Do we have
Your aunt?
Maliki.
Maliki. Of course.
do we have what's his name with us? Kismet.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then, Raine, you hear somewhere on your person, and then I found it. And then it got lost again.
Ah.
But we should leave this place. My once childhood home is no longer, well, it would take a very long time to be welcoming again.
Do you know how the... Sorry.
Is there anything that we could do to, I don't know, either make sure no one else comes in here and defiles this place further, or gets trapped in this place, or something like that? I'd hate to do anything that you wouldn't want us to do. It's maybe something you might want to fix up over the next century or something. I don't know what, hobbies you have going on right now. But
Other than tracking down the denizens of hell and traitors from the celestial plane and bringing them up to trial?
yeah, other than that sort of thing.
Gotta have a hobby.
Actually do really enjoy DIY work. How did you know?
Maybe I would, for the time being, this place should be sealed up. But you did mention old ones, which isn't a term I haven't heard about for a very, very long time.
So the old ones are...
Before we get into it, do you know who that demilich was?
Oh yeah, that's a good idea.
He merely
And how they came here?
I do not know. They didn't talk much about their past while I was bound. All I knew was his servants and his creations called him Dath. And that's
Dath? D-A-T-H?
Yeah. And that's all I know.
Strange question for you, DM.
Mhm.
When we were fighting this guy, we did hit him several times. Did any yeah, you said death and him and stuff. Did any pieces fall off this thing, like shards or
I
little
did
flakes?
mention you did strike him once in the tooth.
Yeah.
So I'll say there's a piece of that left behind if you look for it.
Somewhere on the bridge.
Yeah.
Mel
tooth.
will very carefully and without touching it with her skin, go ahead and pick that up and set it aside so we can possibly use it to scry on this motherfucker.
I mean, it would have a bolt through it when it was a gem tooth with.
Yeah, it was
Well, I'm assuming the bolt just knocked it out,
Okay.
but
I don't know where he came from. I don't know what he was going to do with the spark. Could be attempting godhood. All I
But
know
I
is
assume-
he used a lot of blood to bind me.
Oh, that makes a lot of sense.
Yeah.
There was an altar with a lot of blood.
Mm-hmm. It takes a lot to bind an angel.
Well, in that case, perhaps we should get the hell out of here.
I would prefer
With
that.
that spot.
I can teleport us back to the keep, or anywhere we want to go, really. Well, within reason, as long as I've been there.
Roka had mentioned taking the spark to Bahamut. We could maybe get partway there, make sure that it stays safe until it's in their hands. I don't know how you would get there. If there was a midway point we could travel you to.
I have my own ways getting to his domain.
Yeah, fair enough.
But you did mention old ones.
Mhm.
Yes.
I'm
indeed.
assuming that since you said you haven't heard that name in a long time, you know what they are.
I was alive when the war against Yablink was
Oh yes, that would make a lot of sense, actually.
occurring.
Mhm.
Yes.
Well,
So,
fun addition. There's two that we're dealing with right now. And because
So that
Mallory
is-
can
Least.
never remember their names. Be somebody else.
Natosa is one, and I believe Yublink is the other. isn't
Young
it?
Blink was the one that was sealed.
Yeah,
Okay.
it's,
Doesn't it start with an A?
Let me.
The one that's walking around.
yeah, the one that's more humanoid and smaller.
Yeah, it's probably
Yeah.
in the notes. Let me find
Is
it.
it in Aoife's
Oh, right.
pantry?
Agu.
Yeah, Agu.
There it
Yeah,
Ooh,
that's it.
okay,
That's it.
that-
Yeah, yeah.
I see. So
Old one of rebirth.
you're dealing with two.
Yeah,
One
and
was-
Zaitari will say the name.
Yep.
And
The-
also, there was this weird time travel bullshit that we had to go through, and there's a third one that we had never heard of that was trying to quote unquote deal with us. It didn't work, of course, but you know.
Yet.
Mm.
And I'll say that one's name because I can't remember it either.
I see. So you're dealing with two, possibly three.
Correct.
Indeed,
That
if
one,
not more.
one was hard enough. I can't imagine dealing with more than one.
And as we said, that's kind of why we came here. We heard there was some shiny armor I could use. Well, I'm going against the fucking gods. And I got this and this, and I hold up a crossbow and a dagger.
You see,
Your belt is offended now.
you see Roka look at the box, look at you guys. Maybe this is
Definitely.
maybe this is divine intervention then. I might have to consult with stepdad what to do with this.
You really need
Oh,
to ask
speaking
their
of, oh yeah, sorry, go ahead.
I just think to my belt. Oh, they really have to ask their parents' permission.
So, since you know divine entities, we're looking for relics. Like the one I have here, as I kind of gesture to my feathered neck collar piece.
Mm-hmm.
Most of us have one.
The,
Uh,
Shard of Dawn
mm-hmm.
in her hair.
However, we're looking for any possible advantage we get, including getting one for our one companion who is currently not here, as she is currently doing some very important research for dealing with the old ones. So, if you're aware of any relics that would be good for a monk-type punchy person, that would be great. Or extras for any of us.
I might know something.
Yes.
Should we go back to your keep and discuss this further?
Yes, I would like to get out of here, and I think everybody else would feel the same.
How do we want to seal this place as we leave?
We should at least get out first. I have immovable object. I can use it if I use a spell slot of 6th level or higher. The DC to move the object increases by 10. It can carry up to 20,000 pounds of weight, and the effect is permanent until dispelled.
Yeah, we can do that then.
Good enough to keep humans out of here, at least.
Yeah.
Basic
I
needs.
mean,
Humanoids.
yeah. I have to use a 9th level spell for it, because that's the only 6th or above spell slot level I have left, but...
Well, hopefully we don't have to fuck with a demilich again today. Yeah.
I don't
I know.
believe anyone is cursed, but I'm going to ask, does anyone feel cursed at this moment?
I don't think so. I really wasn't hit very much.
Does anyone feel
Just
themselves
sort
reeling
of
from a
instant.
spell effect?
I don't think so.
And I'll look at our new companion.
I don't believe so. I have a few remove curses at my disposal as well, if need be.
If we can wait for 10 minutes, I could detect magic. See if there's any sort of need for it, for curse breaking and the like.
Your binding, it was fully broken. There's no residual effects.
I do not think so.
Detecting magic.
I'll just, because
You can check if you wish, just to make sure.
I'll just cleansing touch her.
Mm-hmm.
And that just removes it ends the spell.
Okay.
So
Yeah, we tried to do that, but she wasn't willing at the time.
Yeah. There was actually quite a bit of debate as to whether the willingness would have to be their actual self or their current self under the spell.
Yeah.
It was a whole thing.
It was a whole thing. Also, I wanted to ask. Shit, I already forgot her name. I know it starts with an R.
Roka.
Roka. Thank you.
Almond
I was in my head. It was Roan, but I'm like, that's not right. I know that's not right. Roka.
Mm-hmm.
Since you have the ability to remove curses, and you're a very powerful celestial being, our friend that my companion Raine, and well, that my friend Raine has with her, you know. Anyways, listen, it's Mallory talking. All right, I can't be perfect.
You don't got like charisma?
His name is Kismet, and he's been trapped in a gem for a very long time, and he would very much like to pass on to elsewhere, because he's been alive for a very, very, very long time. Do you think you could help with that?
Can I take a look at your companion?
I pull Kismet out of my pocket and like
Let me.
you give ask for Kismet's consent.
Kismet agrees.
I'll hand him over.
She'll look at him. You haven't been the best individual, have you? And you hear some grumbling from inside the gem.
It's like, listen, lady.
It's not within my power. However, it's not impossible. I think it could be done. And how long have you been in here? Thousands of years ago.
Honestly, we don't even know, because the gods that he was rattling off, we don't even recognize.
Yeah. Yeah, shark gods, all kinds of fun things like that.
I think it can be done. It's gonna take some time, and I can point you all in the right direction of how to do it, but I think it can be done.
That would be great, because we've been kind of looking and having more of a dedicated researcher look into it. Really haven't come up with anything. So, and you can thank him for us coming to save you, because he told us about the armor, so we went looking for it.
Well, then you definitely have my thanks. She says to the gem. All right. I suppose in the meantime.
No, we meant the researcher. I'm teasing.
In the meantime, I think we should go to the door. I was just thinking about putting a big boulder in the meantime. Without this, I
We
don't.
can put the boulder there, and then I cast a movable object on it, and at the very least, we've sort of sealed it. I mean, it's not foolproof, but it's better than nothing.
It is better than nothing. That in itself is going to be a longer project.
Well, then let's get going. Raine, perhaps you'd like to go first, so you can pick up your ball bearings.
I think we'll just call that 1,000 ball bearings. We don't got that kind of time.
Everybody roll a perception check.
No,
fuck.
no, don't make us.
All right, come on. Okay, not bad.
One moment, I'm coming back. Thought it was safe to stand up.
Get some lasagna.
Yeah, get some lasagna. Call back.
What the hell are you doing here?
Hey, I took a very speedy flight to California. Oh, damn, that's good for me.
That's really good. So you guys are walking back, and you notice the weapon that the lady that you were fighting is still there. And
Ooh.
it
Wasn't it like some rad sword?
Yeah, let me read the description. Where is it?
As we're walking back, I see it, so I cast Mage Hand 30 feet in front of me.
Don't you dare! I saw it too. It's like that kid, or like that person. Is it a kid like chasing that woman? And they just progressively get faster as they're trying to catch up to each other. That meme.
Yeah.
No idea what you're talking about.
God damn it! I'll find it. All right.
Kurt, it looks like a rose with a rapier blade growing out of it.
Ooh.
I grab it.
Okay.
Pretty cool.
I already grabbed it.
You guys fight over it.
We should
It could
have
be
the-
cursed.
Exactly. That's why I mage stand it. I mage hand it in front of Tilda.
Oh shit! I just figured out what closed. There. Give me a moment. Gotta open up my character sheet again. Because I accidentally hit some buttons and it closed my character sheet.
God, we're
That's what I imagine is like currently going on. It's like going to higher.
Okay, so I did say that I was casting Detect Magic earlier as a ritual,
Mm-hmm.
but I don't know if you guys would have let me get through the 10 minutes to cast it first.
Can you walk and cast tech magic?
I
Give me a
could.
little drop.
I think
Yeah.
we've done it before, so long as
so long
it's
as you're not
very-
doing anything else.
yeah.
Yeah. So I guess I cast Detect Magic.
Okay.
Is the sword magical?
The sword is indeed very magical.
Okay. What sort of vibe am I getting off in terms of school of magic? You're like,
Magic
necromancy!
It's not necromancy.
Necromancy, evocation, transmutation.
I guess
really bad ones.
transmutation would definitely be one of them.
Well, what's definitely one of them?
Conjuration. More conjuration than anything.
Okay.
Did she summon anything during that fight?
You did not see her summon anything during that fight.
No, conjuration.
There was just stuff in there already.
Yeah.
Okay. If I have, you know what? Fuck it. I've got the spell slots, and it's always prepared. I'll cast Identify.
Okay. I am about to throw it up in your journal. Just give me a second.
Everybody's hands go up.
Actually, I'll just show it to everyone.
Ooh. Okay, gotta open that in a different tab.
Oh, I don't see it. Oh, okay. Well, there it is. Open image in new tab. Ooh.
Where? What now?
Very top.
Interesting.
Bad.
Damn, that rapier ability.
Never got to use it on you guys.
Nope.
Yeah. Sorry.
You guys also dodged my power word kill too.
Oh, thank goodness.
Yeah,
A
really.
couple of times. That's certainly a useful weapon.
Yeah.
I'm just looking at it like, all right, clearly made for you, Raine. Okay, here you go.
I wouldn't say that it's
Yeah.
necessarily clearly made for
In
Raine.
fact, Raine is going to once Tilda makes the identification, we'll float it over to Zaitari. Hilt towards Zaitari. You did see it first.
Yeah, Zaitari kind of examines it and looks at Raine.
The stagger's pretty damn good. Nice.
Yeah, but don't you have like 2 daggers? And like you only have crawl to throw
Yeah.
at things. This would give you at least something a little bit better.
The good thing is that Curl returns to me.
Yeah, but you can regrow the thorn again. It's a bonus action. Because, you know, that's how
Because
that
that
works.
exists.
I didn't
So we
read
can
defense.
figure out who. Perhaps this is something we can talk about.
We're walking and
later?
talking.
Yeah, we're walking and talking. I
Okay,
imagine that this
well-
is it's while the angel is putting the boulder in front of the place.
I'll toss out Eva as a distant third option for it. Right now she has Sunblade, and that's it.
Oh, true. Yeah.
All right. Once the boulder is in place, cast immovable object at 9th level. Thank you again, Mr. Mercer. For all you have done.
Out of character. While I have many ways to gain advantage, and often do, the cold iron dagger giving me advantage when I need it is ridiculously powerful. And any secondary attack is not nearly as useful.
Oh, yeah, that's right. And you do have the fancy crossbow. For range stuff, yeah, it's something we'll have to think about. Because I'm remiss to let go of
But, you know-
Desolation just because the person who gave it to me is dead.
Mhm.
So I feel bad.
But also, what if we just take the sword and put
But
it up
also,
on the
it's-
wall in the keep?
And what? Well, no, it's gonna go in our tavern, obviously, because our tavern.
Obviously, yeah.
Called
mhm.
the Rook and the
Look,
Rose.
everything goes in the tavern. This is really cool, and it literally, it's called Thorn Piercer. It's shaped like a rose. Our keep is called Rose Water Keep. Come on.
It's a good point. It's a good point.
Gotta carry on with the brand.
Mhm.
Exactly.
Carry on with the brand.
That's
But we
what
don't-
Tilda's here to remind you all of. That
So we can let
the
other people
important
see it
thing
in their
is the
tavern.
brand.
Yeah.
Brand
tourism
recognition
dollars.
is very important.
Mm-hmm. Alright, after I cast immovable object,
I'll teleport us back to the keep.
thank you, because I got no spell slots left except bless you.
Thank you.
Yeah,
I
I've
have
got 2
some
first
ones,
level.
a 3, and
I
Two
think maybe
twos.
a 5th level? Maybe? Yep. I have 2 first levels and 1 5th level, and that's it. Just a handful of cantrips.
mm-hmm.
Roka will remark as you guys teleport back. Nice keep.
Thank you.
Back to Leona. Out of the hellhole.
Back to life. Back to reality.
Oops, there goes gravity.
Yep.
Different song, but sure, that works too.
That's just what I thought of first.
So, Roka says, so, here is what I am offering. As you guys are like probably walking back to like, I don't know if you want to go to the war room, if you guys want to check on how Aoife's doing.
When we get in, we'll make sure to check in with Aoife and let her know kind of what happened, and then kind of recommence everybody in the war room.
Yeah.
I'm thinking we could like offer Ruka like a moment to freshen up if she wants to like take a moment, since
Yeah.
she's been not great lately.
Yeah.
Yeah, since we have wonderful baths.
Yeah.
That Zaitari is also going to use because that temple was disgusting.
Yeah. She'll take the offer for like taking a bath first before.
We really should have
convening.
just made the baths their war room.
Yeah. Damn, that's a brilliant idea. Okay.
That is a really
Gotta
good
get a
idea.
contract.
Yeah,
Renovations.
yeah, because what we should have done is like essentially just have like a
Big table in the
tabletop
middle with a moat around it.
yeah, or like just a tabletop that we can just kind of like slide into the bath and it just floats.
Or it could be like kind of like a swimming pool bar situation.
I was just about to say, yeah,
Yep,
like a
yep, that's
either
also what I
a
was
swim
thinking.
up bar, or just it's literally just a cooler with some pool noodles around it, just floating in the pool. Classy.
Take a note, Stared.
I mean, this could be. I mean, you can do. You can make upgrades once you guys got the time.
Also, we have plenty of magic users. I feel like just using some, illusion magic for like a hologram.
Some of us are
Table.
fucking tapped right now, okay?
Yeah, we're all kind of tapped.
But
And
just
some of
generally
us don't have
speaking-
a lot of illusion magic.
Generally speaking, I think it'd be pretty easy to just do illusion magic hologram war table. Because all you'd have to do is like, low level silent image, just a table in the middle of the pool and just never touch it.
Yeah.
We don't use maps and shit usually.
Mm.
Look,
Oh, Jesus.
Oh God.
Yeah, no, we're not that stupid.
Men.
Men, indeed.
Oh.
No offense, Hemlock.
I get it.
How about cis men
Yeah.
in particular? Because Jesus Christ.
I'm
stupid as
wincing
shit.
at this. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
You don't think 2 flip-flops is a good way to float an extension cord?
Or,
No,
the
not
doorstop
really.
to keep the other extension cord out of the water?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, no, it's totally fine as long as they keep an eye on it. It's not like once it drops off, it's too late.
Once we all get back to the keep, Idris just gonna be like, good game. I wish you all the best in your endeavors. Simultaneously, I really hope I never have to go on an errand with you guys again.
Fair.
He's gonna go
That's really
report
valid.
to Angelo to see if he should be remaining here in preparation of the old ones or if he can return to the Feywild.
Please let me go home, Angelo.
He's like, that
missed
the
my-
amount of shit I just saw for the sake of some armor, I need to go.
That's very fair.
But he'll stay if he's told, like, no, just wait in the wings. We might need you for the old one stuff. He'll stick around. Like,
I want to. I miss my unit.
I miss my unit. I even miss the giant sentient cows.
I
Yep.
want to go touch some Feywild grass.
Touch it, maybe eat it a little bit. Goes into my horse stomach.
Now, there is no horse stomach. All the stomachs are in the human torso. The horse torso is
Oh, no.
just for the heart.
This is the whore's stomach. This is for when Edric is feeling kind of trashy.
Oh, it's like his secret sixth stomach that's reserved just for junk food.
Yes. Yes.
Just for junk food and, like, post-coital snacks. Horror's stomach, yeah, get it? Okay. I'm sorry.
Okay, so Roka's gonna go take a shower.
We don't have showers, we only have baths.
Bath.
Which are public and open to everybody. So, unfortunately, you're gonna have other people following you down there.
She
Dipping
doesn't seem
into the
too
same
bothered
bath
by
water. I did also cast Detect Magic for another reason, which was that I wanted to make sure that Roka was not an old one in disguise.
Oh yeah.
If you ask Edric, he'll do a divine sense real quick before he leaves.
Sure.
Yeah, if you can ping it again, please.
I think I
Yep,
Yeah.
give me a second.
Yeah,
Celestial Fiend or Undead.
definitely celestial.
Cool.
Definitely the powerful good of heavenly music is assaulting your ears.
Assaulting.
Well, it's loud. It's like how the church bells are ringing, but it's pretty close. A little too close for comfort.
Deafening you.
Yeah.
They're pretty, but ow.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. That's what you get.
Cool.
And no, like, secret boxes of anything in their chest or anything like that?
No. Nope.
Okay.
Nope.
Secret compartments. And no cysts as she's going into the bath.
None that you can see.
Well, I didn't get a sense of necromancy from her at all, right?
No.
So probably nothing there, but you know. Really awkward that we have to ask every person we meet now. Do you mind if we examine you for cysts? Yeah, no, just moving your clothes around isn't gonna do it. Yes, that's exactly what we're asking you to do. I don't see why you're offended. At all. Melanie, sick 'em. Ah! Exactly. They didn't consent to having us search them for cysts. They must be infected.
But yeah, you guys can take a break, take a breather, go to the baths, get stuff ready. And then I'll meet at the war room.
Mm-hmm.
And we'll go grab Aoife and kind of give her like a rundown on everything.
Yeah, I think Tilda in particular would have gone up to the library to find Aoife pretty much when we got home. And then like, look, we're going to go take baths if you want to join because we're all gross and mucky and it's upsetting to some of us. And you can learn more about what happened, like the details, or you can just like here's in general what happened.
Yeah, her joining would be completely dependent on how well the research has gone. If she feels like she's at a point of stopping, because I'm going to make the assumption that she's in like full mad scientist mode, like coasting by on the bare minimum of sleep, doing that awful like staggered 2-hour power nap schedule that some people do. So if she's made progress, she'll join you guys in the bath. If she has not made progress, she's not leaving the prostate room.
Oh my god. Forgot we called it that.
You forgot that we called it prostate in a box.
Yes! It's been like 2 weeks!
Try to shove it out of your memory.
Roll a D100 for me, for Aoife.
Right.
You made some progress.
Cool. Since I've made some progress, I'll join in the baths.
Okay. Roka has, Roka has done, did a quick bath. I didn't decide not to be there for too long. So she's ready to, she's ready to meet with you guys whenever you guys are all set.
Going to just have to have a cursory sort of soak, darlings. We should probably get. This just seems more important. I
The
know.
temple was pretty fucked. I need a little bit of time.
Zaitari.
Just to at least get the sweat off.
Yes, that's fine, but
If we're not meeting in the war room right away, Aoife's like just gotten into the bath. I'm gonna go back to the room. Message me when you're in the war room, and I'll meet you there. And like less than a whole full minute in the bath, I'm getting back out.
Tilda gives Zaitari a look. Tilda will take the amount of time it takes to get the sweat and the gross and the blood and the cobwebs and everything out of, off of her. And then
3 hours.
yeah, no. You know. Best she can do, I guess, in like I don't know, 30 minutes? I don't know. I take long baths, so I have a really hard time judging.
A brisk military-esque wipe down is like 5 or less. You can't do anything with your hair if you do that, but you can get everything else off.
Like to go ahead and get out of her armor, which is going to take more than 5 minutes just right there. So,
Yeah. 10 to 20.
Yeah, it's probably gonna take Zaitari like a half hour, probably less, but you know. I don't know how long it's been, but has the artificer made the mannequin where you can just snap and have your armor on and off yet?
I don't think so.
Damn.
Yeah, by the time Tilda's getting out of the bath, that's probably when Melanie is jumping in because, I'm finally out of my armor.
Yeah, it takes her a minute.
I mean, Tilda does wear a breastplate, so that probably takes, 5 minutes to take off.
It's made me curious. There's got to be a YouTube of someone taking off plate armor.
There probably
everything
is.
else.
I know
'Cause you
there's
get
one of
it's
somebody
not-
putting on. There's like
yeah,
a.
it's not just the armor; it's all the quilted
Mm-hmm.
undergarments
Yeah.
too.
Yeah.
The chain shirt takes a minute.
I'm sure there's someone who has done it. Just like they do this is what 5 feet looks like.
Mm. But eventually, I suppose we all meet in the war room.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
When you get there, Tamara is sitting on a chair.
Tamara is?
Not Tamara. Roka is sitting on a chair, feet on the table. She sees you and she immediately takes her feet off.
Hmm.
I bring a prostate in a box with me.
Yeah.
Making
'Cause
yourself
I
at
don't
home,
let it out
I
of my
see,
sight.
darling.
I figured I might be here for a little bit. You notice that she is not wearing the suit of Golden Shadow.
What is she wearing?
She looks like she's got some like just plain like traveler's clothes.
She raided your closet, Raine.
As long as she left the armor.
I just kind of cast
As-
prestidigitation on where she had her clawed feet on our table.
She will stand up, walk towards you, Aoife, and say, Roka, pleasure to meet you.
Aoife, don't touch this box.
Okay.
Nice to meet you, though.
So, first of all, this belongs to all of you now. Please take care of it.
What is this that she's telling us about?
She hands over.
A puppy!
Oh god, another one. Screaming from the room.
She hands over the suit of Golden Shadow. You're
It's
gonna
just
need
like, if
this
it-
more than I do for now.
If it
Thank
was a
you.
puppy, Shadok would have had
Teleported
spidey
in.
senses tingling and just
Oh, yeah.
bolted across the country.
Yep. God.
Fucking,
Uncle, I have to go home.
Yeah.
I can sense there's an animal at home.
There's a new animal at home. I have to.
I have to squeeze it.
So you guys can take a look at it if you wish. It is now in the handouts.
Suit of Golden Shadow.
It's what does this armor
Particularly
look
Ruby.
like? Yeah, it's good.
Prior to Roka wearing it, it did belong to a ranger.
I was gonna say, Tilda, you want to identify this, or do you want me to just chip naked and figure it out?
I'll identify it. I'm not using a spell slot this time to deal with me doing the whole ritual.
Oh, hey, Raine, you can give your ring of invisibility to somebody else now.
Gotta wait 10 minutes.
While you're doing that,
Oh my god! The fade from view, Jesus Christ! We're never gonna see Raine again.
Now, if you notice, it does say it isn't rogue specific. So
Yep.
Honestly, this if Raine keeps her current ring, Aoife could just.
It's not worth all the downgrades I get for putting on
Oh
armor.
yeah, you can't wear armor. That's
I
right.
can. It just fucks up a lot.
Yeah,
Yeah.
well, that's the thing. It would. I forget that monks have restrictions on what they can wear.
Also, precise assassination does mention sneak attack ability,
True.
and I believe Raine is the only one amongst us who has sneak attack.
I
Bugbear-
hadn't read that far.
Bugbears technically
Yeah.
have sneak attack.
Among
What?
You said
What?
amongst us, so I was making, the
Among Us.
Among Us meme joke. Ha ha.
Any of us ever get reincarnated into a bugbear, that would work though.
Oh yeah, bugbears are such good rogues, and monk.
I guess while we're waiting for that to happen, what is that? And she points to the prostate in the box.
So
You don't want to know, darling.
I'm trying to work out a way to deal with the old ones without, destroying an entire plane.
I see. And
So it is working. I've made progress. So I think we're on the right track.
what exactly are you trying to do with that then?
Trying to isolate its different aspects of ki without killing it. So that we can take those aspects of ki, remove it from the body, and then transform them into something else and dispose of those. But it wouldn't kill the old one.
Can I hold the box for a moment?
Oh god.
I'm gonna insight check her.
Yeah, go ahead.
I've spent so much time with this box trying to save the world. God damn it.
I mean, she seems
Can I
really
reroll that?
friendly.
Do I have something that lets me
Do you have
reroll shit?
lucky?
Oh, don't you have a luck stone or something?
It just gives me +1 to a bunch of stuff.
Yeah,
Oh,
Stone
that's
of
right.
Good Luck.
That's it. Yeah.
Are you just gonna have the monk ability to reroll saves? Is that what you're
Yeah, the saves. The Drunken Master had a different thing. That you can reroll more stuff, but yeah. Just gotta stick with that natural one, I guess.
At least it's a 12.
I mean, she seems friendly. She seems like she's curious about it.
If I give this to
Okay.
you, I have some ground rules.
Okay.
Number 1, if you damage it or kill it, it's been so fucking hard to keep this thing alive. If you kill it, I kill you. Okay?
Okay.
Ground rule number 2, if you drop it, I chop off a leg. And ground rule number 3, don't fucking drop it or kill it. I swear to God.
I mean, we can put it on the table.
Okay, yeah, I cannot impress upon you how important this thing is.
Okay.
I know it doesn't look like much. I set it down very carefully.
It's a prostate in a box.
Prostate in a box. Yeah.
You see, she very gently takes a finger and just touches on like the edge of the box.
Weird, fleshy
Weird, fleshy
edge. Corner.
I think you seem to be on the right track.
Yeah, I think so. I've definitely gotten some good results. They're not the results I need, but they're in the direction of the results I need.
How long have you been working on this key manipulation?
A
couple days?
I think it's only been a couple days, maybe a week at most, right? I don't remember when we made the box.
I would say about a week, probably, because there was time before we left where Tilda was helping you. There were like a couple of days there, and then it's only been a few days that we've been gone. Like, less than
Yeah,
a day,
maybe
even?
like 4 or 5 days, not very long.
I might have something that can help you.
Yes, please.
Divine spark, divine spark, divine spark. Hi, guys. I'm Prostate in a box. You can call me Prosty.
No.
Not playing the divine spark in the prostate. We're not doing it.
She reaches into a messenger bag she has been carrying around with her. And she takes out some very old scrolls, and she passes them in your direction.
Grab it.
And before she lets go, she says to you,
Ground rules.
ground rules. Exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If you destroy these, I will kill you. And she lets go.
Fair enough.
That's it.
It just sit down and start reading.
Inside these scrolls are very detailed notes, paragraphs, pages of Old One anatomy.
Oh.
And
Yeah.
focus key points for each region.
Hell yeah.
Those belong to my mother. I think you'll find these very useful.
I'm poring over them intensely. And then the second I'm done reading, I'm trying in the box. Trying to physically isolate and remove one strain of key.
You think it'll take some practice, but you think you can do it.
So we have a prostate in a box.
So
This was a very worthwhile trip.
there's going to be a problem with you trying to do this. Actually, this is something you guys should know. I was actually present when my mother and her friends put away Yablink. If you want to carry out this plan, the way my mom and her friends did this is you're going to have to go to each section of the Old One, and you're going to have to manipulate its key within it.
Like inside it.
You're going to have
Not
to go
worried about that.
inside an Old One.
Yeah, they're the size of a city. I was really worried about that.
The problem is during the time when they were doing this, Old Ones have if you don't already know, Old Ones have very, very rapid regeneration capabilities.
Yeah. Vestigial and redundancies. Like, that's why they're so hard to kill.
In order for you to keep it whole open to get inside one, you're going to need a massive amount of divine energy. The way my mother's friends did this was they literally had armies that used divine magics and energy to blast a hole into Yablink. At that time, the Order of the Sun Soul was able to help us. However,
Most of those.
they had numbered in the thousands at that point.
Oh,
They definitely
we
do
don't
not
know
know.
that many of them.
No.
You're really going to need help. I can
Yeah.
try to convince some of my comrades, but that you're going to need more than that. I would start looking in that direction as well.
Great, thank you. Who, when your mother did this, who went inside?
My mother, my aunt Maliki, my father Sindor, and Crossus.
Oh, you know, Crossus is a big bleeding rock now. We know where he is.
At that point, she is very quiet. I know Ayun punished him. I just didn't know where he was at the time. She
What-
specifically didn't tell me.
What did they see inside?
It was almost like going inside a giant animal. I mean, organs, muscle,
Oh god.
tissue,
I'm gonna hate this.
micro cities. As strange as it sounds, there's a whole ecosystem within there as well.
Germs.
I would suggest. I don't know what to suggest at that point.
I mean, if I can teach other monastically trained people to do this, we can move very fast and organized.
I could talk to the clerics in the churches of Erathis and Pelor as well, particularly. See if we can summon up some radiant damage from those folks.
And a thought for the radiant damage. I don't know if this is even an avenue you want to really explore, but when a relic is destroyed, does it give off a blast of radiant damage?
I don't know. And that's the
Can a relic be destroyed?
it can be, from what I've heard, says Roka. That's the other part of my gift, or much more my thanks to all of you for saving me. I know the location of my mother's relic. And even if she is even though she's dead, because she still exists in some aspect, it still can be used. If you're interested.
Of course.
Oh yeah, we're very interested.
Tilda points at the armor and says, "Is this Maliki's
No.
relic?"
This is just merely a piece of armor that my mother crafted for Maliki.
Ah.
Yeah, it was a
gift.
yes. My aunt said on I believe it was her 21st birthday. Well, for a half elf. She kind of smiles at that. I guess their equivalent of a 21st birthday is when it was gifted to her.
The 210th birthday.
Perhaps. The location of my mother's relic currently lies in Inculta.
Oh, well, that's not terribly surprising. We were going there anyway.
Yeah, we'll be going there anyways.
It lies with one of the monasteries there. I can give
Which
you
one?
I can give you its I can give you the there is a monastic school of Way of Mercy that still is prevalent there. You'll find it there. They keep it safe for now.
I'm gonna just take a bunch of notes on the scrolls and then return them.
Thank you. And if knowledge serves correctly, if I remember correctly. Currently, the relic in its state, which hasn't changed in many years, is a Meteor Hammer.
Oh.
A Meteor
Interesting.
Hammer.
Mm-hmm.
That's one of those. It's a hammer at the end of like a really long string, right?
Yeah, pretty
Yeah.
much. It's a long
It's
chain.
a metal ball on
Right.
a rope.
Yeah.
They're actually devastating.
Yeah.
I wasn't saying anything against them. I was just like, that's the thing, right? Like,
Mhm.
That's
Yeah,
exactly
that's
what
it.
it
Remember-
is.
It just
Yeah.
sounds stupid when you describe it. It's a
right.
ball of metal on a rope.
If I remember correct, I didn't use it much. I never really had the penchant for meteor hammers, unfortunately. However,
Who
her-
was using it as a meteor hammer?
my mother. It
Ah,
was her
That makes sense.
It was her original weapon that she had used, and then when she rose to godhood, she made it into a relic.
Got it. And nobody's used it
saying.
since.
No.
I was looking at getting myself a rope dart not that long ago.
Well,
Well,
Perhaps.
perhaps the fates are speaking to you.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe.
it's, if I remembered correctly, the nice thing about it was you can change the type of damage it could deal.
Oh, that's cool.
Ooh.
Handy.
Correlates with draconic breath weapons.
Even better.
Hits hard, and I was never able to master it, and the guardian of the hammer is
Can I ask a question, DM?
Mhm.
Is the suit of the Golden Shadow, do you need to attune?
Yes, you need to attune to it.
Okay. It doesn't say.
I know
at
it
the-
doesn't
at the
say,
top,
but you need to
so-
attune to it.
But
for
yeah,
sure.
I just saw unseen whilst attuned to this armor, and I was, oh, okay. And while you were attuned to this armor, yep. Okay.
Yeah, because usually, like, armor and weapons will at least give their base benefits. You know,
Right.
like, so the AC bonus, if it had like a +1 or a +2 or whatever, you would get that even if you weren't attuned to it. But then all the special extra shit, you know.
So if you can find a way into Inculta, you'll find the meteor hammer there.
Well, we're
expecting
currently
an
waiting
audience
on.
with the
Oh, sorry.
Grandmasters. We're currently awaiting an audience with the Grandmasters.
Exactly.
I imagine they have their hands full at the moment. Maybe that's
Why
Why
is
do you
why.
say that?
What do you know about Inculta?
That it only
Oh.
appears every once in a while,
That it's
and they can't
been...
move it right now.
Was that ever a thing? It moved?
They can hide it.
Well, yeah, that I knew, but
I meant, like, you know, essentially.
the storm. They
Yeah,
can't
they
move
can't.
the storm. Okay.
Yeah.
Well, that. I've been specifically asked by Erathis and Pelor to save them, to sort of bring them back to the world. I suppose that's not really about them, but
Well, they've always been a little egotistical, she says.
the gods or the Incultans?
The Incultans.
Of course.
I kind of sensed it when I when you teleported me here.
Sensed what?
Something's going on with the ley lines of your plane.
Oh, yes,
Yeah.
we do know
Yeah.
about that. Yes. That's one of the reasons why Inculta is having difficulties right now.
So, Inculta,
The ley lines. Oh, yeah. We knew that.
Roka says, Inculta flutters between the planes.
Weird.
And it's stuck on this one.
I see. Because normally it can move out of the planes. That's why most people don't find it. And the guardian dragons around the island.
The what now?
That we didn't know about.
Oh. Yeah, the celestial guardian dragons. They keep the storms up around the area.
Well, since we have an inn,
Lovely.
hopefully we don't have to fight them. That would be
I don't think we
a
will.
shame.
They're very protective of the country, so I wouldn't even want to tango with one of them. But
Is Inculta originally from Fondera, or is it from elsewhere?
from my understanding, when my mother and when that world when during my time at communication with them, they were always around as far as I knew. They even helped us when Yablink was to be put away. They were part of that. I guess.
Yeah, isn't Yoblink sealed there now?
Yablink is sealed. He's not over there, though.
I see.
Um,
Yes, we knew that Inculta had something to do with it, which is why we do have allies from there and are trying to speak with the people who live there. Particularly, as you know, the monk masters who were there to convince them to help us with Aoife's plan.
well, hopefully you'll get an answer soon.
Do I get ascending in this second?
You do get a sending, but not from them.
Okay.
Oh, dear.
Let me find the name. Sorry.
See, because if this is a movie, that would be the perfect time
Yep,
for like
that
the phone
exact
to
moment.
ring. To keep the plot moving.
Of course, then, if it's a comedy, it's actually just like somebody being like, hello, how are you?
We're trying to reach you about your car's extended warranty.
Yeah, are you happy with your insurance?
Yeah.
Fuck you.
Chambers, there's a knock on the door and there's Chambers' voice behind it. There's a representative from the Church of Ayun. There's several representatives from the Church of Ayun.
Perfect.
In the courtyard?
Yes, please send them here. Or should we meet them there?
How many are you? Approximately how many representatives, darling?
Well, there's 10 of them.
Are
Including
they angry?
one of them looks particularly crossed.
Interesting.
We just asked to
Including-
borrow the book. We didn't take it.
But somebody did, I bet.
Of course, we have to solve everybody's problems.
Let's go down to the courtyard.
Yeah, let's listen to them first, and if they're going to ask us to fix something, can we tell them to get fucked because we have other things to work on?
Yeah.
Yes. Roka, lovely to meet you. If you ever need our help, please let us know. Thank you for your help.
Thank you.
And safe travels wherever you go.
Will do. She takes out the box, says to Divine Spark, "Come on, Mom. It's time to go see Dad." Chip.
All right, let's go down to the courtyard.
All right.
I did. Come on, Mom.
All right.
Also,
So,
somebody play tic-tac-toe with me.
so you go down to the courtyard.
Please.
There are quite a few individuals out there. There is, out of the individuals you see, half of them, they're all pretty heavily armored, different races. There is currently a very quiet dwarf, bearded individual. Of course, all of them are carrying the symbol of Ioun. And there is a human male with like dark curly hair and an eye patch over his head. Eye patch over his eye. And he introduces himself as Timothy Shin of the Church of Ioun of Gen. And next to him, his associate, he says this individual right here, his name is Kasov. Current keeper of the Book of Ioun. And you see Kasov nod. And you are the heroes of Leona.
Yes. Yes, we are.
Mm-hmm. And you and remind me again, in your letter, you explained what you needed for the book for?
Uh-huh.
We did, but we didn't go into too much detail because we didn't want to, because we've been withholding some information.
Mm-hmm.
But basically that we needed the book to research a permanent solution to old ones.
Yeah. So, Timothy Shin says, so, first of all, could we speak somewhere a little more privately than the courtyard?
Not until we see you naked.
We need to make sure you aren't.
Infected.
Yes.
What?
Perhaps we could move into
What time is it right now, DM?
It's probably evening at this point.
Okay, there's probably people in the tavern then.
Mm-hmm.
We have like that when
Perhaps we could move into one of the drawing rooms in the keep.
wherever we had Noah and his group come and we like pulled them off one by one to check them.
I think that was in the keep while they were like.
That was technically in the.
I mean the tavern. Sorry.
Yeah, we did that in the tavern. So the thing is, we could do this one at a time. You can all take your clothes off now. Just get it over with. We really don't care.
If anybody looks at Tilda in this group, like, are they joking? Tilda just kind of
there are a couple incredulous faces.
Yeah.
Because you do this or you can leave. Like, we're not gonna go back and forth.
Yeah.
It is a necessary security measure.
We just got back from, doing more to protect this lovely world that we all live in. So we're a bit
If it makes you more comfortable, some of us
tapped on dispel magic. Or not dispel magic, detect magic. So you are going to have to get naked.
and Castle says what my commander is probably wanting to ask is, could we get a short explanation why?
It's old ones related.
There are
That's about as short as it gets in terms of explanation.
There are some security issues that can only be ruled out with visual confirmation.
Pretty much. We don't have to do anything physical. We just need to look at you.
Or I can hit you if you want me to. Like, I'm fine with that, but we don't need to.
somebody roll a persuasion check.
I'll do it.
I'll do-
Oh, I already have it open. Oops, hold on. Oh. Roll 20.
Is it my offer of getting
Oh,
making
there it is.
them help?
Uh,
Yeah, would I be able to roll at an
seeing that
advantage?
you're in front of a very pious and religious group of individuals,
Depends on
um,
their religion.
and this isn't a
They're desperate after all these years.
I'll just roll it. 36.
Son of a bitch.
I have a plus 17. I don't know what to tell you.
Not bad.
Okay. Kasov
No.
says, "Listen,
It's like Zaitari is just being extremely sincere and like just no bullshit. So
all right. I do request at least a few of my men stay armed, and then we can rotate.
sure,
If that's fine
that's
with you.
fine.
All
Of
right.
course.
Works for us.
All right. Sounds good. They will submit to your investigations.
They happen.
Since there's 10 of them, I guess they agreed to do like 3 at a time.
Just detecting magic. So many rituals.
And I need anybody
Leave her
who's
beside me.
anybody who's helping with the checkout. I need insight checks, perception checks.
I'll do an insight.
Insight and perception. Holy moly, that insight check.
Yeah.
My god.
Of course, everybody's keeping their guard up. With the 27 and with everything above a 26 and above.
Fair enough.
You do not spot any cis. You do not detect any necromancy from them.
Do we get any sus vibes?
You don't get any sus vibes, but then again, they're sus. It's more not like they're sus. They have sus vibes. It's more like they're sus vibing you.
Yeah,
Oh,
no,
well.
that makes sense. Like, holy shit! Like, we get here, they're already pissed
you
off for
demand-
some reason, and we demand that they strip naked.
Yep.
Tell one of them, yeah, what's with that hickey right there? Holy person, man.
But they seem to be clean.
Great. Okay, great. We can talk openly. Would you like to go to the tavern, or we can go into the keep? We have plenty of space.
And refreshments in either place.
Let's go to the keep, says Commander Shin. Roll me a
I'm gonna insight check that because it seems suspicious.
Okay.
I don't know why.
All right. Give me a history check, Tilda.
Ooh, history check.
Yes.
By the way, how much longer are we going to be doing this? Because if it's going to be longer, I need to get more water.
Just a couple
But
more
if
minutes.
it's-
I'm just gonna.
Okay.
So you recognize the last name Shin. You
Sure.
know the in Dighton, there are essentially 9 rulers in Dighton. Each religious leader rules over are elected from their church. Anthony Shin
Sorry.
is the situated. They're called the situated 9. Anthony Shin is the situated of Ayun of Dighton.
Got it.
You believe probably because of that, Timothy might be related to him. Don't know if maybe his son.
Absolutely
Yeah.
related to him. Yeah.
Because Shin
Okay.
isn't a common name.
Got it.
And you definitely recognize
Have I ever met Anthony Shin by any chance?
you may have like met him in passings at like large political like parties. But it's
maybe even just seen him.
You may have seen him. He does have like dark hair as well.
Is he older?
He's older.
Younger?
He's currently he's in like his 60s, probably around 65ish. Timothy,
How old does Timothy look?
Oh, Timothy looks like he is maybe mid to late 40s.
Okay. Do I remember anything about Anthony Shin having a son?
Nope.
Lord Lasagna?
Callback jokes are the best.
He has a few children. He has 3 sons and 1 daughter.
Okay.
But he does come from a very, very large family, from what you recall. Yeah.
Okay. So, as we're escorting these guys into the keep, I will say, I will sort of sidle up next to Timothy Shin and say, please follow me this way. What was your title again?
Commander Shin.
Commander Shin.
Yes.
Yes. And while I have you here, please do tell me, how is your, and I kind of glance, say, how's your father, Anthony?
Oh,
Uncle?
Anthony is my uncle.
Uncle.
Mm-hmm.
Beg your pardon.
No.
How is your uncle?
From last I've heard, he is doing well. My aunt has been trying to get him to relax. Actually been trying to convince he turn over. He resigned from his situated position for another
Goodness.
in the ranks. She worries the stress gets to him.
Understandable. Please, all of you take seats. Chambers?
Chambers comes running. Yes, lady.
Can we please have some refreshments for Commander Shin and his regiment?
Of course. I'll be back momentarily. She rushes off. So
Did I get any sus? Did I get any suspicious anything off of him insisting on going to the keep, or was it just kind of like a personal preference statement?
it looks like maybe like insight wise, you kind of feel like, he didn't want to be in a tavern with other strangers,
With other people, yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah, just to keep things private. So Commander Shin says, first of all, your letter came to us very strangely because relics are typically not common knowledge. However,
if you look between us, you'll notice that we have quite a few.
Well, And you see Kasov raises a hand just to politely interrupt. Actually, that would be difficult to decipher because of the nature of their changing.
Oh my god.
Oh.
We have a lot of relics. We collect relics because we're trying to save the world. We know you have a relic. That's why we asked you had a relic. For the look, Heroes of Leona, it makes sense that the Heroes of Leona would know about the existence of relics.
Yeah.
I'm uneducated and I can figure that out.
Forgive my blunt friend here, but she has a point.
It also has been busy researching to save the world over the
Trying to save
past
the world.
couple of nights. So that is which thus brings us to the reason why we would like to borrow the Book of Ayun to see if it would assist in our research to, save the world from these curious little beings known as Old Ones, of which there are two that are active. And that is why we asked you to strip naked, because they can put these little fun little pustules on your body, which change you and make you into their slaves. So,
So Commander Shin says, well, the only reason that my battalion came here was actually because
you're telling us that you need us to get back the Book of Ayun?
No.
No. Okay.
We just found it very strange because we had asked a few others about Old Ones and whatnot, and nobody had heard of an issue or heard of what they were.
Right. Well, we've been trying to keep
And
the knowledge to
a minimum?
a
Need to know
minimum.
basis.
Yes. Need to know in order to prevent mass panic.
And also, we don't really know who to trust because of that whole cyst thing.
That too.
Which is why we kept it to just enough to probably get you here. And you're here. Hooray.
Well, you and Kasov says, you can thank my friend Malbert for that. And he looks over at Melanie.
Yeah, Malbert's a friend of mine.
You had quite a fight with him from last I heard.
Yeah. That's where I got my relic. Just throwing that out there. Relic. Over there.
He's a friend of mine. So that's
He's
why.
a nice guy.
Was Prim part of an Ayun?
No, it was
Thing
some
too?
female goddess. I can't remember the name.
Well, Ayun is a female goddess.
Oh shit, yeah, you're right.
Yeah, it was like a dwarven thing, wasn't it? Dwarven gone or gone?
Yeah.
Okay.
Something like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, but she was part of a specific kind of like sisters of something.
Yeah.
That's not who she worshipped, but still. That's what I was thinking of, and you're right, I just completely blanked. For some reason in my mind, Ayun was they thems.
Fair enough, yeah.
So I was able to convince Commander Shin that's why we needed to come down here. Says Kasov.
Well, we appreciate your we appreciate it. What's your title again?
Oh, me? I'm
Yes.
I'm keeper of the Tome of Ayun.
Keeper Castle.
Yes.
I smile at him politely. And genially,
Yep.
Mhm.
If we are to leave the Tome of Ayun with you, then we politely ask, says Commander Shin, that Kasov stays with it.
Sure.
That's fine.
I mean, does Kasov, would you be coming along with us on Keeper? I should say Keeper Kasov. Would you be coming along with us on missions?
Kasov kind of says, I would prefer not to. I can just stay near the vicinity. It depends how far you need the book to travel. We can discuss that at a later. But I do believe my commander has a couple more questions, sir?
Yeah, I don't think the book will need to travel, by the way. I don't think we'll need it for that.
Commander Shin says, if this is a potentially catastrophic problem,
It is.
have any of the other... I know you had said that this information was a need-to-know basis. Have any of the other orders, nations, like spy networks, anyone of that nature have been informed yet?
We've informed the Temple of the Sun Soul.
And the shadow one too.
The Moon
Whatever
Blessed?
Yes.
Yeah, that's it. Thank you.
Okay.
Spymaster Thanik is aware. We also have allies in other areas who are aware of the problem.
And as a member of the Church of Arathis, and the carrier of the Relic of Pelor, I will also be reaching out to my contacts within my church and within this country for to see what knowledge they can bring. Again, we were trying to keep it low profile, few people as possible knowing.
Because of
That
all
said,
the mass panic and the cyst thing.
I see. So
Yes.
essentially, eventually, the situated of those of Morden, Bahama, Avandra, Cord, Pelor, Malor, and the Raven Queen will know, I assume. Eventually.
if we
Before
find them trustworthy.
Yeah, before things get too out of hand.
If we find them trustworthy, then yes.
Also, if things get too out of hand, it's not going to be an issue for very long.
This is very true.
And in Kasov, kind of just raises his hand just to interrupt politely. He's like, we do understand where you're coming from. We just want to make sure that if and when something were to happen, that casualties would be minimalized. We know that you are a very capable group, seeing that you had saved the queen, and the nobility and your countrymen.
You don't know how old ones work, do you? This is kind of an all or nothing thing. Either we save the world and stop them, or they devour this world, or blink out this entire play from existence. Like, there's no middle ground.
We're pretty much dealing with the one that wants to eat this plane, and the one that wants to set the reset button on it.
On everything.
It's all or nothing. Either we succeed or it's total casualty.
Plus, the one that wants to eat everything is as big as the city.
Yeah,
so
it's city size, and if we don't handle this correctly, which is why we need the book, I'm doing a bunch of research. If we don't handle it correctly and accidentally kill one of these old ones, it's going to collapse the entire plane, and everything in this plane is going to just cease to exist anyways. So we're not going to try and compromise for minimizing casualties because that's not our goal.
If you want to help us, that would be great. Because we do need a lot of, I do believe, radiant energy in order to blast a hole in the city-sized old one, in order to get into it to save the world. So if we need to have a summit with the most powerful clerics who worship the various gods, we can do it. We have space at the keep.
I just need you to understand the scale that we're talking about here. And why we're acting the way we're acting.
As you can imagine, Commander, Keeper, we are not without connections upon this plane. We want to keep our people safe just as much as you want to keep yours. But, as my companions have pointed out, we have a very, very large enemy we are fighting.
And pretty much no margin for error.
Precisely.
So you'll forgive us for being curt.
You see Commander Timothy lean back a little bit in his chair.
Please don't do that. You're getting... See, if you go on the back two legs, it might weaken the chair. All four legs on the ground, darling.
Raine just comes down from leaning back too.
Currently invisible, so really we're all just really confused.
Suddenly a chair moves.
Oh, please. If a chair suddenly moves, we know who's in it.
True,
Like-
that's true.
But it could be anything.
Never mind the ghost that lives in the keep.
At that point, you
Yeah.
see Kassoff nod at the commander. And Commander Timothy says, "Well, I suppose I will be taking my leave." Keeper Kassoff, and you see Kassoff nod, and kind of like pat his pack. Yes, sir.
We, of course, ask that you do not take the liberty of informing others.
If you want to ask them if they want to talk with us, that's fine. They want to help. But not, just spreading the information in trying to be altruistic.
We would be very happy to host a summit of divine leaders. But the damage that could be done with this information just being spread.
Yeah, so if there are any divine leaders who are like, can't sit by while bad shit happens to people, bad shit's gonna happen.
Also, I would ask that you perhaps keep this away from your uncle until we can have that summit. You may trust your uncle, Commander Shin, but he has not been vetted by us.
Or those that we trust.
I will do as you ask.
Insight check.
I was about to say,
Yeah,
can
go
I insight
ahead.
check on me?
Like, are we gonna have to cast modify memory on this motherfucker?
You don't have spell
You-
slots. You don't have to spend the night if we do that.
Yeah.
I was about to say, do you have any spell slots to do that?
No, I don't.
'Cause
But
I
it's like
don't.
we could be gracious hosts and he could stay, and then make
All
him
three of
forget.
us simultaneously got the exact same like glint in our eye as we like see through
Yeah.
the soul.
What do your special eyes see?
He seems to be telling the truth. And he continues, however, if things start to go awry, then I'll have to let the other religious leaders know.
It'll be too late by then, but sure, go ahead.
Tilda nods in agreement with what Zaitari just said.
And at that point, he will nod and he will leave.
Yay, just giving a bunch of people existential crises.
I
Woo!
know. The second he's out of that room, I'm like, give me that book.
Yeah. It's just like, the other reason why we don't want to tell people is because we don't need them freaking out about, like, the inevitable death that they might experience soon. So,
He will shrug.
I
And-
say to Keeper Kasov and I say, what my friend here means is, please give us that book.
He will shrug, and then he will take out what looks like to be a very plain-looking leather-bound book and slide it over.
Awesome. I'm gonna use that with my brand new notes about the anatomy of old ones and the notes I've been taking myself, and I'm gonna go to town and start connecting some dots.
The book is completely empty.
Ah, shit. Do I have to
And you
attune to
gotta
this?
attune to it.
all right, time to take an hour to meditate.
Do I have to attune to this?
Um,
Kasov, look me in the eye. Do I have to attune to this?
no, because I'm attuned to it.
I was about to say, Kasov, perhaps.
She
Could
only
you
allows those to attune to it to whom she deems worthy.
This
Your
bitch
time.
better deem Aoife worthy.
So you might need to have to prove that to her first, or you might need to
How?
let me help you.
How do I?
Help us.
Okay, first of all, I'm not against you helping us. How could we prove that we are worthy? Please say it's a puzzle.
Well, in my
Please
case,
give me a
No, I
puzzle.
want to go get dinner.
well,
What?
unfortunately,
Can I just try first to see if she deems me worthy?
you can. In my case, I dedicated my life to the pursuit of knowledge.
I can practically hear you all rolling your eyes.
Unattuned to my insignia of claws for right now, so I can try attuning to this book. Look, I'm 16. I haven't dedicated my life to shit besides saving the world. That's literally the only thing I've done. So let's see what happens.
We will find out whether you attune to it next game.
Okay.
Yep.
I can just hear Nenrine's mind cracking at hearing this guy say dedicating his life to Ioun, and apparently they're not good enough.
Oh, Orphe. Nenrine's probably much, much more upset at the fact that the person who is going around the library ripping pages out of the books instead of taking notes
Mm.
could
Yeah.
potentially be attuned to the Relic of Ioun.
The Relic of Ioun might not be thrilled about it either. Let's be honest here.
Ripped any pages out of it. But even
Yet.
if I did, it's in the pursuit of knowledge.
It's a magic book. It
maybe
can
they'll
probably
grow
make new
back?
pages.
You know, as soon as you find out the way you cast spells from that book is by tearing out the pages, every one of us will have to eat crow.
Mm-hmm. Thank you for the game.
Yep.
Yes, thank you.
Yeah, thank you for the game, Darren.
Mhm.
All right.